What's going on, everybody? How are you doing tonight? I am doing great. So yes, if you saw my messages and other things, this is the last Shadowlands raid stream. Dragonflight will be out. Ooh, my music's blasting. Let me turn the music down just a bit here. Shadowlands, or rather Dragonflight, will be out November 28th. And next week, of course, is Thanksgiving week. I will not be streaming next Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming on Tuesday. We'll see if we wow, can't talk. If I am, it won't be raid content. It will probably be dungeon content or maybe some other type of game or something like that. We will see on Tuesday whether or not I am streaming. But this is the last Shadowlands raid, so we can bid these bosses farewell after tonight. This will be the last time that we will be fighting them and taking them down and seeing how many we can get. We did start a boss counter. Of course, I thought of doing it on the last week of the, the Shadowlands raids. Oh well. But we'll probably do something similar in Dragonflight as well. Do boss counters and stuff like that, just to see how many we can get down once we have started clearing some of the raids and gotten used to the bosses, just to keep it fresh and fun and different and interesting. So anyway, I'm sure my raid group is wondering where I am because I have not joined them yet. So I probably should do that real quick and stop talking to y'all. But thank you for being here. Like I said, sorry I got a little bit of a late start, but better late than never. So let's go ahead and go to the game, get an invite to the group, and hopefully get this raid started here. And join Discord too, that will help. Discord. Being a little slow tonight. Oh, nope, I'm just scrolling the wrong way. There we go.
We'll definitely have enough, but I'll probably be on doing something. Obviously, Thursday, hard canceled, nothing going on.
Yeah, Thursday's nothing. Tuesday, if there are enough people, there might be an impromptu raid. But
maybe we are
everybody
raiding
enjoy their
Tuesday.
holidays.
We'll see.
And then we have
We'll see.
launch. There will not be a raid for 2 weeks. Our plan for the first 2 weeks of launch is going to be speed leveling and then normal heroic dungeons. Week number 2, we're going to be testing out Mythic Zeros, and then week number 3 is raid launch. So we are in it to win it.
Yeah, there are.
Are you doing any 50/50
1 second.
tournaments?
Here we
What'd
go.
you say?
Are you doing any 50/50?
Yeah, we can do one more. I still have a thing to
There are
roll
several
off
things that
because
need to happen once the expansion launches. If you're not familiar with MMOs or anything like that, I will have to everybody's going to level up. They have an additional 10 levels to gain. And then once we get max level, then we can kind of start the gearing process and start the rating and all that. But I probably will be streaming some of the leveling I'll be doing if you want to check that out too. I probably don't need to bother gathering powers. I'm assuming, right? Just do it raw.
Do it live.
Yeah, do what you want. I'm picking up a couple.
Go grab
and
one or two.
Okay, yeah.
American made.
I'll go snag some, and when you're ready, just call me back, and I shall come a running.
I kind of
Mine
want
just
to try
glitched out,
Frost,
so
but
I
I also
agree.
don't want to try Frost because I tested it on the dummies. And it's not
It was
fun.
dummy.
It's really good if you have a shit ton of mastery. Like, mastery is so good for a Frost now. Like, those
Okay.
icicles do an insane amount of damage.
Kind of.
So how's everybody
but
doing
we can't
tonight,
get enough
by the way?
talents. Like, have you tried
Yeah,
the
I saw
PTR
Telly
versus
XXV. Telly, what's up, man?
I'm talking about
1
now.
week out from Thanksgiving. Super excited
Yeah.
for that. I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a lot of fun seeing the
Right
different
now,
families
it's
and
like flamed
family
up.
members, and of course,
PTR,
eating the
and
good
you can get
food,
a couple of builds.
lest
I
we
want
not forget.
Glacial Spike build.
Yeah, I missed that build.
Which power do I want?
Get your powers anyways.
That one's fine. Not great, but it's fine.
Drop the feast if you want. If you want to hit
Was there a cauldron dropped already?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting. I think Sear's probably the last one coming out.
Seer and Chaos run around.
You can probably drop.
Yeah, man. Sweet, got an ever beating That's really what I want. Yeah, I'm getting there. Last week I had a super short week. My work was closed down for election voting, and then was off Friday for Veterans Day. So I had a 3-day work week last week, and now I've got a full 5-day work week this week. Dragging on. I'm good though. I'm good. I'm ready for the last Shadowlands raid. It's been fun. I have. So I'm checking these powers out. Oh, that one's good. I have thoroughly enjoyed these raids. There's only been 3. There's usually 4. I think some content got cut a little bit. But I've thoroughly enjoyed what content there has been. But I'm ready for the next thing. You know, we've been killing these bosses for a couple months now in this new version, this season 4, and even before that, when there was only 1 raid per season. You know, we killed them multiple times then. So you know, it's just like, okay, let's bring on the new stuff. You know what I'm saying. Give me a cauldron.
I have unfortunate amounts of versatility. My worst stat.
And get me some armor kits, because why not?
Oh, man,
They will be useless in the next expansion. Might as well use them. Oh, it went away. I gotta put my own down. Where'd it go? Mobile banking. There it is. So each guild has a bank that they can store anything that they want to. Most guilds that do content like this store potions and flasks and consumables that are used for raid. Like here, these armor kits gives me a little bit extra defense and health. Grabbing one of those and get me some oil for my weapon if there is any. It might be all gone, which is good. I'm glad people are using the things. That's fine. No oils, all good. Armor kit. Put that guy on.
Yeah, but like the
On my
Weeb
armor.
Blizzard that reads that's gonna be like, what? There's nothing wrong with this name. It's a great name.
There we
Yeah,
go.
plot twist. It's gonna be him. He's gonna review that and be like, "Nah, we're good."
Can I get a lock rocks, please?
Don't be surprised if you come back to your account
Good,
and
good, good.
suspended. It'll just be there, LOL. Just as the reason, just LOL.
Yeah.
Not only did I get all my powers, but they're pretty good.
Alright, everybody's ready. Tank's on you. Let's get chains to blue square. Easy peasy.
I was just gonna ask if Elb got his pull hat on. Looks like he did. Let's do it. Night 2, here we go. And away we go.
Alright, so
10 bosses down. You predicted 21. Let's see if we can do it. I think we can get 21.
essences are out. So,
Actually, ooh, shoot, we might be able to get more than that.
you get to the
I'm thinking about it.
open area.
Let me do some math in my head.
Good.
My estimation might have been very low, because there's 10 bosses in this raid, and we're definitely going to clear this raid. We might be able to get... We might be able to get 26. Now I'm going to overestimate and embarrass myself, right? Right.
If you have the fear circle, please don't soak, guys. This is like mechanics 101 here.
Pain scar.
So Telly,
Sure.
tell me,
Yeah,
do
you need
you
to get up
are you
with that.
familiar with these types of
There we
games and like the different roles of combat?
So
I like to talk about it, but I don't want to waste my your time and interest talking about it if you already know how they work. But I also think it keeps it interesting, especially for those who don't know how they are played and kind of how everything fits together.
soaks.
Pop off some heals for my friends.
Soak. Make sure you don't fear your friends. Make sure you get that to the right area to get it off.
And by the
you.
way, Telly, thank you for
So
coming back. I appreciate your viewership. I'm glad to see you back on the stream.
alright.
Appreciate
you
it
get to
very
your
much.
spot.
So we got these little safe areas here, otherwise it gets very herdy. Yeah, I remember you saying your brother used to show you when I was younger. Okay. Yeah, so
Barrier.
almost missed it. So basically you have three basic roles. Pardon me, my eye itching. You have the damage dealers, who obviously will do the ones that do most of the damage. You have the healers, keeping everybody alive. And then you have 1 to 2 tanks, depending on what kind of content you're... Oops.
Need interrupts on the submitter.
Sorry, 1 second. This part can get a little sketch.
Oh,
He's taunting me in.
there we go.
He's dead.
Good job.
So
Cross feels
anyway,
better as I expected.
so you've got 3 roles. You've got the tank, the healer, and the damage dealers. So most of your group will be comprised of the people doing the damage and all of that. And then the next amount you might have, depending on the group size, you might have 2, 3, actually 1 to maybe 4 or 5 healers. Obviously, heals everybody, keeps everybody alive. They do a little bit of damage most of the time, but it's very minuscule. And then you got the, 1 to 2 tanks, depending on the group size. If you're doing, 5-person dungeon content, you got 1 tank and 1 healer, 3 DPS. If you're doing big raids like this, you get 2 tanks and a bunch of healers DPS. So the tanks, I'm sure you figured out, they keep the enemy's attention focused on them, because we are built to last and survive, because we got shields and lots of health and lots of armor. In raid content, which is what we're doing now, the 2 tanks basically what's called taunt swap. So they take turns having the boss's attention focused on them, because over time the boss will somehow, with whatever mechanic the boss has, do more and more damage to the tank, and it will be reset when the other tank taunts. So on the next boss I'll kind of explain it more.
Not from here, no. I can picture it though, if it makes you feel better.
And you can always tell whenever I have their attention, because their health bar up here is like a purple color. And if it is red, that means it's on either I don't have their attention right now,
Can I get a lot
or
of
it's on somebody that shouldn't have it, like a healer or a DPS, and they are not built to last. If they get hit too much, they'll die. And if it is gray, that means the other tank has it. I don't really need to worry about it, because the other tank, basically red is when it's dangerous. Yellow means that I'm about to lose their it's called aggro. About to lose their aggro. So there, this one's red. I gotta get his attention. It's on the healer. Or just kill him, that's fine. I used to play as a gamer, you're probably familiar with DPS, stands for damage per second. It's just what they call the damage dealers. I used to play DPS. But after so many years of doing that, I was ready for a change, and I really enjoyed playing tank, so I do tank now.
Playing the temporal warp talent, I can actually hero, and it doesn't put my hero on cooldown.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Quality of life thing.
MMOs can be a little much
So,
at
like,
first.
if we don't
The
have
games
the
do
debuff,
really well
I
for
can
new
send
players to kind of
hero for
slowly
y'all,
ease them
and
into
then
it.
still hero.
But if if you're not familiar with how they work and you jump in watching somebody else play it, you might be like,
selling these days.
what am I looking at right now?
You can give it to me.
I mean, even now, there's obviously a lot going on the screen. I know what I need to see, and I know what I need to pay attention to, and I know what I don't need to pay attention to. But if you're a new player or new viewer, it can be a little overwhelming. But
Did I need to repost the other one?
I was just curious.
Give it to me. I'm more on top of it than Cody is.
Wally's like, where's my
That's
fucking
accurate.
And Ali, I mailed you your money for
so
your.
these are gray, meaning the other tank has their attention,
Oh, cool.
so I don't need to worry about it.
So if you
but
can't
it's just
use
they're not on me.
food during, why do you need?
Gray is fine as long as it's not a boss, and I don't need to taunt off.
I can't melt.
Taunt just basically forces the boss to attack you for 3 seconds, which gives you
Not you there.
chance to get their aggro, get their
No,
attention.
it doesn't work.
And then you sit down, and then some AOE happens, and you get 2 ticks.
I'm gonna gather up these other non-boss enemies, usually referred to as trash enemies, or just trash for short.
Every way
Alright,
possible.
well, I know who's not getting heals.
I'm fine with that. Wait until next expansion when you don't get
Oh,
interface.
that
Beg because you're in.
Go find more.
I'm
help.
just picturing Kralik trying to spend half the encounter in an ice block.
Try something here after we do this next pull.
Here's food. If you need food, I'm not dropping
Where's my
it
friend?
mid-pull.
Gotta go resurrect him. There he is.
What does this do? Let's see what this does.
Gotta resurrect him. He died.
Weird. I can't. Okay.
Rusty. Hey, thank you for joining the
If you
stream.
try to deep breath through that, it
Just joined the stream. Nice build. Thank you.
Stationary.
Yep.
How you doing? Thanks for being here. Thanks for checking me out. You're doing well. Hope you're having a good night.
Interesting.
We are doing, as you probably could tell from the title, trying to kill as many bosses as we can. Basically, we're just killing time till the next expansion comes out. And this is the last raid stream. Well, I say that, and then some of the other leadership was like, "Oh, we might be raiding Tuesday," and I'm like, "Okay, well, which is it? Are we raiding or we're not raiding Tuesday?"
Which one do you think you're
We'll
gonna
see.
talk to?
But how are you doing? By the way, I do have a. If you do end up liking what you see,
Didn't even notice
and you
Ghost
maybe
was
want to
here
stick
until I
around
saw
and check out my
this
other
week.
streams, I do have a Discord channel. It's kind of hard to see.
Ghosty.
Whoa, being pulled. It's kind of hard to see.
He's taking
It's up in the
on
upper left-hand corner. I might need to find a different place to put that.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
I have to think where maybe I can put that. But anyway,
Hit me.
I mean,
Let
Hickory,
me
we
move
all
it for
know
now.
that you're not.
No,
playing
it's pretty
that
easy.
long-term.
I am all about the
Reba.
easy characters.
3 buttons versus 4.
let's move it maybe
6.
down here for now.
6.
That might be more visible. Here we go. That works for now.
Cody, did you?
But anyway,
sort
if
groups?
yeah, there's my Twitter account at Shield of Justice, Oza0, and Discord
Hang on a sec.
nonsense until I decide to pay for Discord service. It's going to be a bunch of letters and numbers, which is fine.
Update your E EXRT.
Hero on pull. Send it.
I mean, I don't know how much damage anybody does right now, so like we'll just go with this and see what happens.
Doing good, just chilling. This is an
Healer
open world
I mean,
game.
we
Or no,
got hero
it is an
on
open world
pull,
game.
it's fine.
Right now we are in a raid, which
So
is
odd
a
groups,
10 to 30
blue
man
square, even groups,
instanced
purple
content, which means
button.
we
Vice
kind of have our
versa,
own
but it's on you to,
instance of the game and of the world.
figure out the different marker. Chains.
Sorry,
Chains.
got a messaging
talking
game.
to
I got
all
distracted.
Death
But yes,
Knights.
normally it's an open world game for sure,
Hear
like
me.
New
These
World
with them
and
on
Final
the
Fantasy
side.
14 and a lot of the other online open world games.
No, because that's not the raid.
It's a very old game, but it is still kicking, surprisingly.
Cool. Everybody ready?
Was it odd left, even right? Sorry.
Correct. Yes. Odd left, even right.
Okay.
Cody. Maybe after this, let's let it ride.
It's whatever. I know. You're good.
All right.
No
Wait, are
worries.
we're doing 3 now, 4. Okay. All right. Everybody's ready. Take
McLean's
one.
rule in the chat. What's up, McLean's? How you doing, my friend?
I'm fine with you complaining. I can handle that. What I don't want is wiping the group.
I'm just here for another stream night, or raid night, I mean. Alright, I will show you where the taunts go out. So right now he has aggro. Okay, now I have to taunt because he did his big Deathlink attack, which does big damage. Now I have the boss's attention. He'll be attacking me for a bit. Now he's going to do Deathlink to me, so the other tank is going to taunt back. At which point, I need to taunt this ad that is coming down right here. Get her attention. Or his, I don't know. Whatever it is.
Going across.
Now there's a big beam. Oop, there was going to be a big beam streaming across, but we did enough damage to just skip that phase. Now the boss goes back. We pull these little dudes. It's really close. I almost just jumped off the edge. That'd been bad. Doing good. Good. Glad to hear it. That would have been really embarrassing if I just jumped right off the edge there.
Pump, pump, pump.
That's nice. Got those ads down. Boss is gonna come back to the center. We go back to damaging the boss. Oh, I forgot to count up. I'll have to do the boss counter after this.
So, tempted.
Get this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Alright, we're going to the right.
There it is,
We
there it
don't
is.
push.
Any way to say left?
Are we gonna push? Okay, we have to avoid this beam, so we zoop across. Zoop.
Come on.
Of course.
Right.
Went to the next phase. Gotta quickly get back over so I can get aggro on this. Add here. Remember this game in the OG days. I played it briefly for a long time ago. Interesting to see where it has come and how people have kept it alive. Very nostalgic. Yeah, man. It's
Sure we
one of
get
those things that, like,
spreading misery
I've been into the
now.
Warcraft franchise, like the story and characters, for a long time because it used to be a real-time strategy game. And I started playing this game, and I never expected to be playing it for as long as I have, and never expected to be, you know, the game to be around as long as it has been. It's been a wild ride, but it's still fun. They come up with new ways to keep it fresh
Gosh,
and keep it fun.
Bulls are
Ooh,
very
don't
unfortunate
stop.
timing.
Alright, let's go, Diamond Side. Come on. You
I was
can
gonna
do
say
it.
blue side's down.
Come on, come on. There it is.
So,
Alright, should be the last push for the boss. These boss attacks used to do so much damage, but with us being geared up as we are at the end of the expansion, they just kind of tickle. They just kind of tickle a little bit. That's why we're wrecking these bosses so fast. It's not how they normally go down.
alright, we're going left.
Normally it's a lot more of a slog.
we're killing it.
Fuck that, we're gonna kill it.
McLean's knows, he's watched us do
Don't
the,
kill it.
the hardest difficulty,
No runs.
and Mythic is a slog.
Never
So there's
wipe, just poop
3
then jab.
difficulty levels in the raid content,
Jab,
you
everybody,
have normal,
jab.
which is, I mean, it's
Jab.
challenging for people who, you know, are relatively new to the game, but overall it's not too bad. You've got heroic, which is what we're doing now, which is
do
pretty
that
challenging.
in 1
It's not
hour.
bang your head against the wall challenging, but it's got a challenge to it. Of course, after you gear
See,
up,
I
it does
hear
become
you,
easier. That's the whole
but
point.
we
Then you got
don't
Mythic, which is
resummon
for
outside break time.
the true gamers.
That's why I put it in list.
I didn't need.
We're somewhere in between heroic and mythic because we always clear heroic after some time, but we've never cleared mythic because mythic just be like that.
I did the same thing.
So any healers who main spec heals, I am mostly joking, but we would like all of our healers to have a DPS off spec in case we're rocking up to a fight where we would normally 7 heal it and we say, hey, this is 6 healable and the DPS is good to push. So we're big on flex play in Dragonflight. You cannot just do one thing, and it's easier to have a healer flex DPS than just bench a healer and pull in a DPS.
Does playing one character but all 3 specs count?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
good.
exactly what we want.
Good.
That's ideal.
No, I know. I'm just kidding. Wait, does that mean that Allie's gonna have to play Shadow sometimes?
It might.
I have
Oh,
Warmer.
no, I know. I'm
or
just messing with you.
she can side gear a different DPS
Yeah, yeah.
character, however she wants to make that work.
Actually, you played Paladin and Druid a fair bit at the begin or kind of middle of the expansion, didn't you, Allie?
I mean, much
yeah,
like
I have
our prog Anduin kill, when I had to figure out how to monk heal.
It's not bang your head
Not
against the
ideal,
wall.
but I was there.
That's-
And if we're ever
It's
down
not
a
Dark Souls
healer,
hard. Let's put it
up a
that way, or
healer,
Elden
down
Ring hard. You know
tank,
all
blah,
that.
blah,
I know
blah.
how
We like players
those
to be
games
ready
are.
for it. Don't get comfortable because again, raid's
Although
not
sometimes
guaranteed,
some of the mythic raid
and
nights,
we have a lot of people
you're
who
just
can
like
do a lot
you
of
die to the
things.
boss like
So,
15 times in a
if
row, and
you
you're
are
just like,
multi-speccing, that
why won't this boss just
gets you
die?
to a raid spot a lot easier than just saying, hey, I only heal. Held.
I may have fallen off the edge while trying to avoid that big boy.
Yeah, I was concerned about that.
Can
too.
anybody mass res me, please? That would be great.
Just
It
replace
depends on how
long
far
way
you
down.
fell.
But I don't want to
We
run
have
past the guy.
a token warlock who's already
Oh yeah,
putting the portal down.
warlocks. I had a whoopsie. I fell off the edge.
But yeah, so everybody keep your eyes peeled in the next 2
So
weeks.
to
There is going
explain
to be a
what we were
lot
talking
of
about,
information
again,
posted
there are 3
on
roles
how
in the game:
50/50 works,
damage
how our
dealers,
current
DPS,
BOE
healers,
new
and
BOE
tanks.
policy works, carry
And as a
policy,
paladin,
stuff like
I can
that.
kind of fill all 3 roles. Well, let me take the summon
We're
first.
going to condense it.
So holy is the healer spec. You can see right here. Protection
as
is what I
small
play.
of a
That's the
post as
tank,
we
and
can
then
put.
retribution. That's the damage
Just
class.
to have a
So
text
I do play all
reference,
3,
because I know some
but
people
tank is
think
my main
Xanax
spec, and that's the one I'm
drink
best
wine
at.
and balls to the face,
And they're
blah,
saying in the
blah,
new
blah.
expansion
All
they are
3.
wanting our raiders
Yeah,
to
I know
be
you do,
multi-spec.
and you don't listen to what I'm saying.
Can both heal and do
we're
damage,
going to
or
put all of this
heal and
information
tank, or
in
deal
a
damage and
post.
that sort of thing. Kind of fill multiple roles.
For a few posts.
Yes.
This boss is crazy because there are
But
actually 2 bosses.
Dragonflight
I tank
is
one,
very different than
the other tank takes the other one,
Shadowlands,
and then it's at a
lots of
certain
moving
point, whenever
pieces
the
here.
stacks get too hot, they do these like stacking
Don't
hits
ask
that
him
stack
to
up.
Pictures.
Excuse me, they stack up, do more damage, and then
No
we swap.
pictures,
So then we'll
Buck. I
taunt
don't
off each
need to
other.
see how many balls you're taking.
Overlaying in WoW is what multi
All of them.
means.
That'd be a
All
gift,
the
right?
balls.
Yes,
said
it is.
challenge.
Giant
I'm not
ball
sure I
pit.
understand. Multi,
Yeah,
you mean like
Chuck E.
multiplayer?
Cheese ball pit.
But how's it going, Everlane? Glad to have you back.
Weekend.
A weekend? That's an evening.
Chad is hopping tonight.
that's Totem's evening. You said ball pit,
before-
Chuck E. Cheese.
Before breakfast.
Alright, this is we're
Oh,
gonna
what?
hold
I thought you meant
Hero
WoW,
until the
like
modes
capital
come
WoW,
out,
the
and
big,
then full Zug Zug.
like the name of the game. Wow. You mean WoW isn't like the exclamation. It's been a long week, alright? No judgment. Or maybe judgment's up to you.
Mount is mine.
Good luck, Wally.
Hey, sometimes we over-explain things.
Probably
Oh
our
well,
last shot
forget
now,
Jack of
no?
all trades. Where's that master of all trades?
Come back here.
Well,
trade
I'm
smash
not
some now.
the greatest healer or damage dealer, but I can do them. I wouldn't be pushing high end content with
It's a
as those
hero on
specs,
pole.
but I can do them in a
No,
pinch.
Hero 8 seconds in. I got it.
Okay. Maybe I should put on my defensive, eh? That sounds good. Alright, so I got, you can see this little stack over here. I got 2 stacks now. At 3, we swap. Alright, now we swap. I grab the other boss, he grabs mine.
Watch your feet.
And don't get hit by those zippy lines. They knock you back. Ooh, my frame rate. My frame rate.
So got Allie.
I
Alright.
kind of did a thing there, eh?
Run
I know
away.
why you wanted to save Lust.
I got
Fucking
another
love
one
it.
for
That
the,
circle.
for the next one.
Then a third, but once those 2 go down, the third boss, the main boss, comes down. She also puts a little stack on us.
Oh,
This Pierce Soul stack. Once we get to 2, we swap. And to be honest, the
Iker, can you
true
move out, please?
master of all trades
Fair.
are the people that can play multiple specs on multiple characters. I'm not one who does that. I mean, I do play multiple characters, but not endgame. I just really don't have the time. So I just stick with one, and I just learn all 3 roles. Fine with me.
move those out. Still in the group. You're still in the group. Move it out.
I saw that, Druid.
Fast. I fast.
Soak. Take them out. Move them boss. Ouchie.
Yeah, that hurt a little bit.
Essences are out.
Buck, come over to me where I am. Circle. Thank you, darling.
Betcha. Emitter.
So the other tank is
Sparks are gonna be
wanting
coming
a. Ooh, I got fragments. I got fragments for some reason. Fun.
I'm getting them off you.
Yeah.
Watch me.
The other tank has been wanting an item from this boss, and it dropped
Dang,
both
see you at
times
the
he was
last
not
minute.
here. And it doesn't look like it dropped this time. Eld, I was hoping for your trinket, my man. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter in a week or so anyway.
Fucking mount.
5 million damage to moats. Jesus.
Yeah, what a pattern. That's
Nobody tell Eld that the trinket dropped on the days he wasn't here. Don't tell him.
Yeah, it might upset him.
Seer pads every day of the week. All right, just give me this.
Yeah.
That is true.
Like,
my DPS is honest. Thank you very much.
no, it's not.
It's
Need some
explosive. is
chapstick,
what
guys.
it
This
is.
winter weather, it's
Holy
just,
shit,
man.
It's
The
more
damage
honest
you did
than
to
mine
Moat, he
is
did to
this
the boss.
It's,
5 million
Seer's
no
damage is
damage.
more honest than mine is right now. But
Almost missed that
generally
one.
speaking, Seer is a pattern. So give me this, all right? Like,
Oh, I've been forgetting the boss counters, guys. You gotta keep me honest. Boss counter. Let's see, we just killed 3.
Seer is like, oh, use
So-
my cooldowns now? No, thank
We're
you.
up to
I'm gonna hold it
13.
for you.
Averlane, I don't want to hear it. I am not cheating my numbers. We killed 3 bosses, and you know it.
Oh, slander, felonious.
Here we go. 13 bosses. I originally said 21, and then I
Remember
realized
time
that might have been a
couple
little
weeks
low.
ago
I
where
think we
was
can
like,
get.
everyone put your
I think we can
chains
get
on the skull
25 tonight.
and
Oh,
then you dragged a tank off.
Now that I say that, we do have a lot of new characters. All these dark green characters are new, so they don't have as much
Except
gear.
he said to get out of my way.
My mistake was not speaking.
I'm gonna stick with 21.
I'll accept that, but I still think it's
Let's see if we can get
a
22.
good play to take the chains out.
I forgot about the
Solo so
less geared characters.
Don't mind me,
If
I'm
we
just
had-
flying over
If
the
we had
monster.
talked.
Solo soaking slightly to the side.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed that they slowed down my master spellcast time.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
To what?
Everybody's about to have slow cast times when we level.
That's also
So
true.
we are going to Bouncy Boy first. Remnants first.
Bouncy boy. It's like fighting in a bouncy castle.
Only.
I mean, I'd take that.
What was that?
See the
New
earlier
boss.
Chuck E. Cheese comment about balls and bouncing.
The Kael'thas fights were kind of bouncy, sort of. Back in the olden days.
Oh, would you look at that? A BOE! How nice.
So what sort of games do you guys like? Some of you
Happy
you already
Oh,
told me.
what's the price check on that?
Relog real quick. 350.
70,000.
70,000?
Yeah, in Averlane, I know you do.
70,000 gold.
Yeah, if it's only 70, I might just equip it.
As do I, obviously. The fact that you can spend so much time in it on this game is both a blessing and a curse, because I like that I can, you know, there's usually always something to do if I want to. But at the same time, you're like,
Surprised it's
kind of
only
sometimes I want to play
70,000.
other games,
Everything's
but
so stupid
you
expensive
know,
right now.
oh, whatever.
91.
Only male is
Le-
stupid
leather.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Trusting you. I'm equipping it.
Psych, 300.
Yeah.
No line of sight yet, guys. Gotta get these two first. Fallout games, Call of Duty occasionally. Payday 2. That's cool. Regular viewers of my stream will know that I have said this before. I'm very not good at first-person shooters. It's not that I don't really enjoy them. It's just that I'm not very good at them. But I do like Overwatch. I know that game can be kind of divisive,
It has issues.
but that one's pretty fun.
Yeah, you have to do a reload. Just do a reload.
I did a full log off, log back on.
Minecraft sometimes Fallout. Nice. That's cool.
Does
Yeah,
reload
yeah.
work?
Fallout is another open world game, obviously. It's just not online, I don't think. At least the original ones weren't. Sorry about that. Payday 2. I think I've heard of the game, but I don't really know what it's about. What is it about?
Maybe because there's some people are in combat, or maybe that's it. I don't know. I will see.
Alright, so for this one we are going to Fast Cassian Pull for ramp.
Fallout 26, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, that had some controversy, unfortunately. I don't know if that game ever got the traction they wanted it to. Which is sad, because it was kind of a cool concept. But man, I don't know what happened to that game.
That was an interesting time to do that.
The latest Fallout, yeah. Really, but yeah, I guess that's... no, I know. I know Bethesda got into some very hot water with that one. Multiple, they just couldn't catch a break.
Yeah.
I haven't understood, but it seems to be castable when it happens.
I do also enjoy. There's another game series that is not very super well known that I like called Metroid. I'm really into Metroid games, but those are also not, you know, hugely popular. Although the most recent Metroid Dread did pretty well.
They have wings.
Best selling Metroid game so far. So that's a good feather in the cap of the Metroid franchise.
Somebody whispered me a little while ago about
Probably Bacchus.
If you need me.
Yeah.
It wasn't back. Only if you need me. If you need me. I'm actually.
Come on.
fairly
Come on
glad-
in,
Wild
Bacchus.
stab in the dark here, but perhaps it was
Impossible! Hey! Ain't no way you've killed 13 bosses. We have killed 13 bosses, but that is cumulative with Tuesday included. So we killed 10 on Tuesday and 3 so far tonight. So we're seeing how many we can kill in a week. 2 nights of raiding.
No, you don't want me.
What's up, Impossible? A relatively
Setting up my bar.
regular viewer,
Bacchus, there's nothing to
and
heal right now.
been watching for a little
The
bit now.
monk and the-
Happy to have you back in the chat.
Druid are basically swinging all the heals.
Gearing up for the
Yeah,
next
one
expansion
right now.
launch. Not literally gearing up. I'm about as geared up as I can get, but gearing up mentally.
They play a game called Race to
Payday 2 is a
Yeah, that's what
horde
Scream
shooter
plays
about
too.
bank robberies.
Hey, we've got a third one.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, but now mine are.
I remember hearing and seeing the title, but I never saw the gameplay or,
Exactly.
you know,
Pre-sniped.
anything like that.
Best kind.
Alright, everybody's ready. Tanks.
Spirit shell though.
Oh, I need to plug my phone in.
They
I'll have a dead
deleted it.
phone by the end of the stream.
I'm okay with that. I
I'm
didn't like Spirit.
sad about that.
3,
I didn't like it.
2,
That was so
1,
much
go.
easier.
Like the chaotic.
Not yet, hold off.
The bust.
So,
Oh, my frame rate. All those things on my screen dropped my frame rate to a solid 12 frames.
Yeah, I'm sure.
so
Dragonflight seems interesting. Are you going to stream more? Oh, absolutely, I'm going to stream
Yeah,
Dragonflight.
mine too, Graylick, don't worry about it.
I am super stoked. I was telling earlier before you joined that there will be obviously some leveling up that
This
I
is
will
a boss
need to be
right now,
doing.
Trash.
'Cause right now the level cap is 60, but in Dragonflight it will be 70. So everybody will be leveling up, and that will take me several days to a week, maybe 2 weeks, depending on how much time I have.
Whoever fell off.
But then once we sorry,
Cancel that.
watching gaming things.
Got wings.
Once we get everybody leveled up to level 70 and all that, we'll start doing some content. But I will probably still stream the leveling up content and going through the zones, and y'all can see some of the story and all that.
Not complaining.
Been Demon Hunter forever, so
I think that would be a fun stream.
The chaotic.
You know, just be pretty much me soloing stuff during the level up process. But you get to see the story of the zones and kind of get to see the story of the characters and where the story arc is going. It looks to be a much better story
kill it?
than
Can you kill it?
Shadowlands. Shadowlands was okay
Some of
as
us
story.
can
It was
cancel
fine.
next
Wasn't
week.
terrible, but it's alright.
Not.
Dragonflight looks way
Probably
better.
gonna go off.
3, 2,
2, 1,
1.
and
Literally
Bubba.
fine.
It's fine.
Yay, we did it!
It was close.
Just in
Dang,
time.
beat me again. Fuck.
Okay, almost got launched off right there. Yikes. Oh, sorry, I missed some chat things. What are those golden shields? Yes, good question. So, I have an
Yeah,
ability
I'm not
called,
doing anything
the
by
abilities
healing.
will appear in the upper left-hand corner
I'm just.
up there.
I'm
But
holding
it's called
combustion
Avenger Shield. I
hormones.
throw out my shield and it goes bunk, bunk, bunk,
And
and
I'm used
bounces
to
off a
go
bunch of things
hot
and does some
on his
damage and does some
warlock
stuff.
and
That has a
imploding
chance
them
to.
so I can
The cooldown, as you can see, is 10-second cooldown, so I can only do that every 10 seconds. However, one of my passive abilities has a chance to reset that cooldown to make it usable right
If
away.
if you waited
What's it called?
slightly
Grand
longer,
Crusader,
you can
I
have
believe?
The evokers dragon raging them
Where is it?
to help you there.
Yeah. Yes, Grand Crusader. So when you avoid a melee attack, like block or dodge or something like that, or use Blessed Hammer, which is another one of my abilities, you have a 20% chance to reset the remaining cooldown on Avenger Shield, and also give me a little bit of strength for 8 seconds.
With our first empowered stuff.
So, and grants Charge of Judgment. Judgment's another one of my abilities. So basically, my core abilities, I have Judgment, which throws out a hammer, does some damage, and just does some more things. I don't want to throw too much information at you. Then Blessed Hammer is just kind of a filler ability, but it makes a hammer spin out around me that does some damage, and anybody that it hits reduces their damage done to me. So obviously as a tank that's good. And then ooh, got a follow. Rusty, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying what you see. And then Avenger Shield is what I explained. So this Blessed Hammer, upon using it, has a chance to reset the cooldown. There, see, there you go. So it just, if it were on cooldown, it would reset it, and then that just is the gameplay mechanic telling me, hey, your shield's up, you might want to use it again. There you go, and it lasts for like 7 or 8 seconds. So if I don't use it, which I can't right now because I don't have a target, then it'll just go away after a second. But that's what that does. Then I also have a heal that I can heal myself, or other players. I guess I could explain some other things too. So this right down here, this is my holy power. It's a paladin mechanic. Some abilities charge up holy power, some abilities spend holy power. So like my main tank thing is Shield of the Righteous, which does some damage in a cone in front of me. It also increases my armor by a whole bunch for 4.5 seconds. I might think like, oh, that's not very long, but it does stack up. So let me show you. So I use Blessed Hammer that gives you 1 holy power. Use it again, gives you another holy power. Now I can use Shield of the Righteous. I can go boom, and then I get 4 seconds of that. But I can use it multiple times, and I can't get enough holy power right now out of combat, but it can keep stacking up to 13 seconds. So that's kind of my main gameplay mechanic, is use my abilities, build up holy power, and then use Shield of the Righteous to maintain my armor stack. Because if Shield of the Righteous falls off and the boss smacks me, it do be hurting a lot more. And then I also have Consecration, which as long as I'm standing in this, it reduces my damage by a certain amount, and also does damage to the enemy, and also heals my allies. So you want to keep Consecration up.
Seer on slappy hands too.
Oh, you can also spend holy power if I have enough Shield of the Righteous stacks going on. I can spend holy power on heals like myself, or I can heal other people. Like here, I'll hit this person right here. Heal. There you go. But you have to make sure you have enough holy power or Shield of the Righteous stacks that you can, afford to spend holy power on that, because you don't want your armor to fall, because that's bad. Blessed Hammer did the kind of same thing Hearthstone did. Yeah. Yep. There are some things from Hearthstone that was created in Hearthstone, original to that game, that they were like, that's a good idea. Let's bring it to World of Warcraft too. So, and that's one of them.
Oh, it matters to me.
I think.
It matters to me.
Abraham would know. He knows everything about everything in this game, I feel like.
How does that help me parse?
Oh, I don't know. That's a you problem, not a
I obviously have a lot more other abilities, but that's my core. Consecration was also a spell. Yep. It's 3D Hearthstone, that's right.
It matters for the rest
Yep,
of
Consecration.
Alright, fine.
It used to only just do damage to enemies and then reduce damage done to me. So you can see damage taken reduced by 17.3%. But this new system, they added some talents right here, which also heals me and allies, which is a cool thing.
Real quick, is this a boss?
Also, no. Don't let me beat
That's
any
what I was
of you on
thinking.
this.
3D Hearthstone, yeah. Yep.
Please, you're my.
I do like
PI
Hearthstone.
target. Perfect.
I'll try to take you over.
But
This is
I like World
another
of Warcraft
hero
better.
on pole.
Hearthstone is an expensive game to keep up because you have to continuously buy decks and cards. Not decks, but buy card packs and stuff.
Giving me fucking PI.
I mean, you can tank it at least, so.
So yeah, there's my shield reset again. Already used it. Oop, gotta avoid. There's these red things that come down. There's 4 quadrants, or well, I guess pizza slices is more accurate, and they hurt, and you gotta make sure you get out of them. Otherwise, a tank might be able to survive them,
Ads.
but definitely other people cannot. Which I don't, even if a tank could
Make sure
survive
we
them,
get the
you
marks
don't want to make the
underneath,
healers
the
have to
brands
do
underneath them.
extra healing if they don't, if they
Oh
don't need
my
to.
God.
That other healing could be used on other people.
Split them as I was fire breathing them.
Oh my god. Adam.
I
Yeah,
screamed.
whoever did the
Such
knock
Alright,
down.
here's torment, so it's the 4 quadrants. So okay, we're in the safe zone here.
That
That
was
was
100%
so troll.
me. That was blast wave to kick.
Oh god.
So I'm
Wait,
healing
hold
other
on.
people on my
You
downtime.
made me switch to
So when I
blood to
don't
get
have
the
boss
blood, and you
aggro, it is a
fucking
good idea for me to
plasma-
spend my holy
Yeah,
power
I said we're
on
gonna have
healing
some
other people,
fun, like
because I
we-
don't
Oh my
necessarily
God.
need to keep Shield of the Righteous up, and I
We
can
need
kind
to
of help
get
heal the
those
group if it's
chains.
needed, which sometimes it's not.
Shackles guy.
Grab them.
Yeah, I can heal a couple other people.
Soak.
As long as the
Takes
tank
like
is
14
just
million
not
points to get
not
Dragon
alive, we're
Flight.
all good. That is, I mean,
4.
yeah, pretty much. Oh, almost missed the call out.
I feel like I
Ah.
need to stand in this stuff to
Okay,
get
almost
healers
got hit by the red junk. None of
Okay.
that,
I
please.
wouldn't mind.
I'm just DPSing.
Would I survive the red?
Hold on, I want to feel.
Yeah, I want to feel things.
Yeah, when tanks die, everybody dies.
I mean, you're a tank. You can definitely stand this.
Alright, now he's gonna do the torment eruptions, where he's gonna do the red sections
yeah,
multiple
well,
times in a
2.
row.
And
But he's also
barrier.
not doing anything else, so section
Keep
2
me
is
alive.
safe.
No barrier first.
Section
Three.
3 is safe.
Nice.
4.
4, okay. So we have them numbered 1, 2, 3, 4.
1.
1 all the way back to 1. One nice thing
Three.
I like
Oh, that's
about
bad.
Paladin is so there's things in the game that they're called mounts, where you can mount up and move faster, but you can't do it in combat. But Paladin has divine steed they can use during combat. It doesn't last for very long, but they can
Stood
get
as
on a
nice
horse.
as
You know, I want
slice
to get rid of
4
these out of the
times.
way.
Healers kept me up. Thank you.
Bye,
If
bye.
Bacchus wants to heal, I can
No thanks.
switch.
So you can get on your horse
Oh,
like
Ziv
that
don't go
and
blue.
run fast for a couple seconds.
No, I'm going Hunter.
So that helped me kind of get over to the safe zone if you need a speed boost.
That is
I'm
not
easy.
true.
Go,
She's
horsey, go.
very good.
Easing, I'm teased.
Viv, you are
That
fine at
sounds
your
like
hunter.
a challenge.
No matter
Yeah,
what
it
Kralik
does.
says, you're great.
I can't be nice to my raiders, then they learn to expect it and becomes a leadership problem, alright?
He rules through fear.
It'll be good. Oh, I didn't read that last
More
part.
like
It'll be good
sarcasm.
job security for the
Yeah,
medics.
we
Yes.
had 3 drops last week.
Well, and that's
Are you
honestly what they
talking
were
about
saying.
this
Again,
boat
I keep
that
saying
I
this,
have
but
on
with
my
everybody
page?
geared up, you know, at the end of the
it's what I
expansion,
have
we're
on
all
my,
pretty much
on my demon
as
hunter.
geared as we can be.
Yeah.
People are taking a lot less
I'm
damage
never gonna
because
bet
our
on
health
that.
pools are a lot
I'm
higher,
never
our
gonna
armor
bet.
is a lot higher, people are
I may
better
leave it in
at the
Void's storage,
mechanics and avoiding things.
Yeah,
So
it's
sometimes
not
the
gonna hit
healers
my
are like,
mags, but...
we got nothing to do, nobody to heal. But that's obviously when you're doing normal content, that's not normally the case. And you will see that in the Dragonflight raids and dungeons. Because Heroic, which is what we're doing now, is hard at first. Until you start getting the items.
But yeah, so
Items from
on
the
a
raid.
more serious note, everybody, going into Dragonflight, we have a couple of things to clean up mechanics-wise and not comp, but strategy-wise. That is on your raid leaders. We're going to be putting together a best in slot strategy.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's probably going to be the same as liquid or method, so nothing too crazy, but
Yes. Yep, they're called
right
guilds
now
in this
we
game,
super out
and
gear
I'm one of the
things,
officers.
and we
Yes.
can have some fun and mess around with some different comps, different strats, stuff like that. New raid's a little bit
There's a
tougher,
guild master.
so
The
we
guy
don't
talking
want
right
to
now is
get
kind of like
into
the
first
second
and
in
second
command.
week of a Dragonflight
And then there
raid
is the
and
raid
be
leader
like, oh,
who does a
wow,
lot of the
we've only
call
killed
outs,
one
like watch out for
boss.
this, watch out for that. He's not
So,
here tonight. So the
let's
second
hit
in
it hard.
command is doing it, and then there's officers, which I am one of those.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so all those crowns are kind of like the leadership positions.
Who did I
Although
make
for
get
some reason my
stabbed? I was
officer
describing
chat,
somebody on
Me. After all we've been through
why
together.
is my officer chat not showing up?
Anybody have
Mode's
mastery?
Oh, somebody whispered me.
It's all
I don't know who that was.
focus.
Okay, sorry.
All
Boss
these
counter. How
bosses
many?
are
Gosh,
AoE, right?
I'm sorry, everybody.
With modes.
1, 2,
Every
3,
boss is
4,
AoE.
4, 5. I am slacking on the boss.
I
counter.
know, Bacchus, just whisper me the number 1, and you get auto-invited.
15. But yeah, normally, I don't know why my officer. I mean, chat. I have chat covered up anyway, but I don't know why my
Back.
officer chat is not showing up.
Ooh. Do you see that?
The problem is you're expecting him to read and or listen.
I know.
Hey, is anybody
Also,
else's?
to whom it may concern, auto-invites are set up. You just whisper me one, and you get an auto-invite.
Is there an officer chat? Because mine doesn't seem to be working.
Ooh, sorry, Cass.
Yikes.
I gotta tell you something.
I mean, I know that the ranks got shuffled around, so I thought maybe it just.
Got something to tell you. Yes, you can
I
see
mean, we're
officer
seeing
chat.
rank. Yeah.
Huh. It's not showing. There
Did
must
you
be some.
accidentally turn it off or
Oh, there's that
different
guy.
window?
I'm not. Yeah, because I'm not seeing
You just
anything.
typed in it.
Did I? I'm not seeing anything.
Alright.
What? I'll reload.
Focusing up real quick. Tank weapons, as always, dropped on the blue square. Boss is going to be tanked at or around the green triangle, and if you have chains, I want you either right or left of the orange circle. So phase 1, traps are going at the jumping fire mage behind the green triangle. Phases 2 and 3, they go inside the spikes at blue square. Bacchus, you did a great job last time, so you're popping traps for me. Fasty Casty is going to come out in the 3rd phase. Questions, comments, concerns, now is the time. If not, let's get it.
I don't know. Whatever. I'll worry about it later. I have chat covered up anyway, so it doesn't matter to you guys. Whatever.
I guarantee you 2 Cruciform game great vein rippers drop here. Now that we don't
Yes,
have
they
Raid
will.
Paladin.
Because I'm not on. Right.
Yep, that's how it
I've
works.
never seen one. I take that back. Jay got one on his shaman.
Okay, boss number 16 for the week. Let's make him deaded.
Better. Chains, make sure you go to the right area. Spike balls.
They're a little late.
We're gonna see. Yeah, you can go. No, wait, that's because I had seed. So yeah, you can't deep breath over them. Good enough.
Alright, everybody just hop off, reset.
Yeah,
Hop off, reset.
that's kind of a wonky pull. Must be quite difficult if that guy briefs you all on the plan. That sounds very coordinated. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of coordination at first.
So
You know, that's
this
what kind of
is
makes it
prime
fun.
example
You know,
of everybody, I know you want a
getting
pad, but
10 to 30
this is a
people
tough boss. Make sure
on the
we're
same
still doing
page to
mechanics.
coordinate all the things that we need to do, because
Still need to
you know,
attack
the DPS need to,
balls,
need to
still
do
need
these
put
things
traps
when
in the
this
right
happens. The
place.
healers need to do that when that happens. The tanks
Let's
need to
just
make
get
sure
through
that they,
this,
you know,
and then we
everybody
can
kind of has
battle
their
the next
job.
three.
But that's what makes it fun. Getting all those people. It's like playing on a sports team. Everybody has a like-minded plan, and seeing it play out is super rewarding and satisfying.
Big wolf.
I don't have any RP to res anybody. Running back if that makes sense.
We have a living.
You can, if you're back there, you could come back. Just never mind.
We got a evoker up.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
an evoker.
No,
Hey,
it's
you
just
can-
temporary. All evokers get this.
What?
To raise.
Yep.
You can't.
Wait,
I'm just raising.
why-
I'm just
Why do you
raising
res
people.
Wally?
I'm raising because it's okay.
You could
Chill.
I'll res a healer. I'll res a healer.
Probably shouldn't be showing
My
chat.
UI's messed up. I'm just clicking. Can't see anything on my UI. So
I
chill.
saw you
I
raising
get it.
Wally. I was like, Jesus.
I'm just trying to get people up.
Mass resing.
So what happened there? What killed everybody is the tanks. So this boss throws a weapon at the tanks, or at one of the tanks, and the other one has to taunt aggro off of him, and then run to the corner where that blue square is.
We have a
Because
closet,
when it
let's
hits,
get
it does
screen
big,
summon,
massive damage to
please.
everybody.
Quickie.
I didn't realize I had aggro because normally the other tank has aggro, but I just did enough damage to pull aggro off of him. I didn't realize that until it was too late, and I didn't get far enough away, and yeah, bad things happened.
Funny, that
That's what happens when the tanks mess
followed
up.
me all the way
People die.
from the hallway.
This thing.
The things that give you speed.
Oh yeah.
I floated through it, I guess, and somehow aggroed it.
Kind of sad you can't deep breath through the balls.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah. Guess I'll just have to jump around them with glide.
You're not trying hard enough. I breathe on balls every day.
Everyday bug?
Deep breathe?
Yes, but when I did it, then there was a seed. So,
Well,
Alright. So, remember everybody, we're here to kill bosses.
Oh.
Please kill the boss. Please do the mechanics. Pad when you can.
Then a feast right here.
Which feast do I choose?
My UI is being funky.
I'll put
Out.
good one.
Out. Out. Alright, everybody's ready. Tank's on you.
I keep saying I'll worry about it later. Then I get frustrated and go, no, it should be working. Whatever.
Oh, I put me in this one. Damn it.
Make sure chains are going to the chain position.
So I gotta run away over here. Goes the weapon, bonk, and then I run
Spike
back.
balls.
Now the other tank has to aggro. Now these spike balls come rolling in, so we have to
Spike
damage them
balls.
to get them
Get on
down.
the fucking balls. Jesus Christ.
Then I pull back. Then he gets the weapon thrown at him. Bonk. Then he goes up. This is the intermission phase. He goes up on his little platform and crafts a new weapon on his anvil.
So
And we avoid these spiky spikes.
that could be bad timing on that spark on there.
Good thing
And we also
control it
avoid
by dispelling.
his little anviling. Throws out these little sparks that you have to avoid. They do a little bit of damage. It's not a teeny tiny amount, but it's also not a huge
don't
amount.
track
But
their
again,
gliding or
why
spikes.
give the healers extra things to heal when you don't need
I
to?
don't even do that when I'm on my DH.
Oh jeez.
I had you for
Way
science
over here,
stream,
horsey
sorry.
go.
I love seeing how many people I can get to follow me the wrong way.
Alright,
so
all
fast.
traps, all
Get her.
traps, all traps are going inside the spikes to blue square.
I'll get traps when I see.
Okay, thank you. Spike balls.
Now, spikes are coming across the floor,
Where that goes.
and spike balls are
Balls,
coming
guys,
rolling across the
everyone on
floor.
balls.
There we go. Go through the gap. Pull the boss back to regular position. Now I have the weapon. Now I have to run. 2, 1. Dink.
These freaking chains last.
Traps to blue, traps to blue, traps to blue.
Soaked. Got that one.
Let me get these, please. Don't step over them.
Tossing out a few heals to
Great
the
job.
group.
Everyone to the back. Cool kids sit in the back with us.
Oh, the blue marker went away.
Oh,
That's
God,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps going away. Yeah, it's a animation for the trap.
What?
I don't know why
them
it's not there.
spikes. I disagree, sir.
I just redropped.
I don't know what that circle is. I've never seen that before. Okay, it went away now. Toss out some heals to everybody.
He's following me now.
I also do have a pastime heal.
Lost the trust, Cody.
It's
I'll
not
fix
as
it one
big
time.
as my Word of Glory here, but it's also doesn't know I don't have to spend
I got blasted.
holy power on it.
Spike balls behind us.
We got spike balls and the spikes popping up here, across. Boom, and then got hit anyway. Take the boss through the gap. Come on, oh, that was close. Run away.
Nope.
Pink. And so when he throws that weapon
Traps
at me,
the blue,
it sends out
traps the
these
blue.
spike things going across the group here, which can be kind of tricky to dodge as they come across. But we got the boss
Let me
down.
get these, please. Don't walk over them.
Yeah,
And-
I accidentally stole.
Dead. There we go. That's what it looks like when things go the way they're supposed to.
I started to go with the offhand I got.
I'm gonna need one of those. 'Cause fuck you.
I disagree, sir. Spikes don't care about feelings. They only bug true. Ruth.
That's,
Yeah, some of those
it's-
hitboxes, you're like, is that real? Was that? I don't know. That seemed a little suspicious, but okay.
Alright, so
Thought I
don't
was
go
out of
through the
it, but
portal. We will
game
take
disagrees.
a quick early break. You have 5 minutes, so if you want to go get a jailer weapon.
I don't remember WoW looking
or
this
change
complex,
the
so
transmog, blah, blah, blah.
it's one of those things that again,
Do we have any
to a
enchanters
either
here?
new player or someone who's not familiar with it, it can look very overwhelming. But remember, we've been doing these bosses for months and months and months, so we know them pretty well. Plus, there's a
Yes.
lot visually going
Your
on,
full drink
but
here on a
there's
full
only
drink
so
here.
much that I have to pay attention to, you know, and so I am able to, you know, every player, you know, is able to pinpoint the things that they need to pay attention to and ignore the other things. So visually, yes, it looks complicated, but once you kind of get into it, you know, it's not too bad. Also, yes, it is more complex than it. Yeah, yes, I hadn't forgotten, but thank you for keeping me honest, Telly. Thank you. Let's do that now, so I don't forget. +1 that dang boss counter.
We're
16
on a break,
bosses.
right?
Oops.
We are on a
No, I
break.
can't.
Here we go.
You get to stay in
That
the
might be
guild,
true if
that's
you
what
weren't
get.
a prop pally. I'm assuming you mean.
Yes.
Did
Do you
we
mean
have an
like
enchanter
there's only
around?
certain things I have to pinpoint and pick out? I'm not sure what you
Either
mean.
Eld or Buck.
But anyway,
maybe a different.
but yeah,
one.
it used to be a little bit
They're-
less.
they're
The fights used to be less
stupid
complicated,
expensive on the
you know,
auction house right
10,
now for some
15
reason.
years ago. They have gotten a little bit more complex, but the gameplay is also a little bit quicker. It used to be a little bit slower. You have a little more time to think about the buttons. The game's a little bit more fast-paced and pitch response. But on the other side, there's more complex. I don't know. It's once you get used to it, it's not too bad. Anyway, we are on a break. Just a quick 5-minute break. So don't go anywhere. I'm having fun with the chat tonight. Like I'm enjoying talking with you guys. So stick around, grab a drink, grab a snack, do whatever you got to do. But I will put a timer up on the things. You can see just how long the break is. We are, as of right now, exactly 5 minutes. Yep, just popped up on my screen there. So if you haven't done so and you would like to, you can take this time to join the Discord fam. Sorry, I think he was talking to me. Anyway, you can join the Discord server, the Shield of Justice fam, or you can follow me on Twitter or both. That would be great. That'll be up on my break screen as well. So let me get the timer going for that thing. Let's see, so 4 minutes. That would be 5. Oops, nope. 25. Nah, 20. Dude, 25. Why is this timer program not listening to me? Dude. Whatever. Oh, there we go. There we go. 18. Success. We did it. All right, I'll see you in just a few minutes.
This school sent on Seesaw, she sent some like pictures.
That is an interesting background. Whoever had that going.
Probably L.
So, anyone who typically plays casters, if you have a caster sword, can you normally transmog them to fist weapons?
That I've ever seen.
Okay, because evokers can.
Oh.
Which I was really surprised by. Swords, axes, maces, and fist weapons are what it gave me the option of. So I made it a floppy fish.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I have any tins that can use fist weapons.
Yeah. I have quite a few of them because DH uses fist weapons, so. Yeah, I think they're only agility, aren't they?
I would assume so.
I don't think so, because monks can use them in both in all 3 specs.
3, 2, 1.
Oh right, I need it immediately again. As it hates me.
Alright, party people, break is over. Let's get at it. We got plenty of time, so get our friends summoned in.
Yeah, let's get everybody in, and let's finish this exciting closure to our official raid frame.
Yeah, more one in chats if you need someone. So we got Tech, we got Dicker,
Anyone do a
we
pull timer
got
real quick?
Ziv. What's up?
Can anyone do a pull timer
Okay,
real quick just to
second
see if I
half
fixed my
of the
DPS?
raid.
So this is no
Hey,
pull,
McLean's.
no,
How you
we're
doing?
running already.
Good to see you again.
No pull,
I said that like
no
you're just
pull,
joining, but you know what I mean.
pull.
But yes, second half of the raid. Again, if you have not done
We're
so,
not pulling up the bomb
Discord
here.
and
That would be an
Twitter right there.
exciting way to do
But
that,
I know
though.
that I can
Yeah.
hear them chatting, so
You
they're
can
wanting to
imagine
get the
pulling
second
a
half
boss
going.
and,
So
like,
let's get right
just
into it.
Yeah, like
Right.
just pull all trash to boss. Alright,
Fuck it,
so let's get people summoned in
It's a
here.
cluster
Let's
of
wrap this up
raids.
strong. We have an hour and 40 minutes to finish this off and get halfway through Sepulchre.
Sweatiest Wester I've seen man has himself. Taking that as a compliment. And I got me a fresh drink, fresh root beer, to the stream, and to my viewers.
I was just happy I could use my floppy fish transmog.
Oh yeah, those are always fun. when I see
Everybody
them.
forward now, forward now, forward now.
Okay. Oop. Got knocked down them stairs.
Go, go, go. Keep pulling. I trust my tanks implicitly.
I'm not long for this world.
Or is it
This is what-
explicitly? Is it implicitly or explicitly?
Nice, Lipton tea. Dude, man, so I have a great memory with another friend of mine, also a
You
gamer.
fuckers.
Fucking trust my tanks.
Him and I, back when we were in high school.
I would just
And Impossible, this is not Rob, this is another friend.
Oh, please let Kralik die.
Not Rob Sachs. But anyway,
you already have a storm.
it was late at night. I don't remember what we were doing. Must have been gaming or hanging out. Or no, I think we were riding our bikes.
That's what I thought.
And
anybody
we
have
stopped in the
enchanting?
store and we just got an entire like 12-pack of Lipton sweet tea. And we just sat there in the parking lot drinking it warm. And we put down like 3 or 4 cans each, maybe more.
Not a resettable.
That's awesome, please.
Bye, friends.
Jesus Christ. I guess I can drop some.
Yeah, he just kind of gets stuck.
Chicaneries.
Good luck running away.
Are we just jumping off, right? Because it can't resent.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
you can't.
Everybody jump. So, thing for this boss, odd groups,
Splat.
odd groups, blue square.
But yeah, man,
even
Lipton
groups,
tea,
even groups,
that
even
is some good
groups,
stuff.
Green triangle. No matter what crystal we are going to, those are your base camps. And we are going to the purple diamond crystal first.
Oops.
And then the whatever I'm drafting now, I think it's yellow star second, and then the skull third. So as always, clockwise. Everyone can see the markers, easy
Why do
peasy.
kids
This is
actually
a
hang out
fast
like that anymore?
Cassian pull
Yeah,
kind of
you
deal.
know, for
Bombs
real.
away. If you hear that,
Um,
don't hit your friends with bombs.
It is
Hit
kind
a
of
beam
sad.
and see what happens.
Those were good times. I mean, that was
promise
the
you
early
it's not gonna be
2000s.
fun.
They were good times for
Ah,
sure.
works.
And can't do
We
DPS.
still, him and I still talk about that.
And you might not be pulling KT with us.
He
It's such an
moved.
easy
He's,
thing to
he's
avoid.
across the country now, so he's pretty far away,
Res.
unfortunately. So I don't, I haven't
Yeah,
got to
he's
see him in person in many years. But
Wait.
he's been
You had to eat.
a
I think he
longtime
is.
friend.
There we go.
Cool dude. He's like a software engineer now or something. Something
He was definitely on
crazy.
it. Like every time Ziff asks for in, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna
But
buff
your
you.
team's callouts remind me of my siblings' backseat. Yeah, man, totally. I totally
Wanted to
get it.
try out
But
my
again,
new
that's the raid
Spirit of
leaders.
Redemption
That's what the
Rose.
raid leaders do. They pay attention to. I haven't really
Questions,
talked about
comments,
it, but there will be
concerns, now is
timers.
the
It's kind of
time.
behind the boss counter, but there will be timers counting down for like the next boss's attack or mechanic, whatever. And the raid lead's job is to watch those and say,
because I
"Hey,
drop one and you
big
don't
old
pick up
laser
food.
beams coming. Don't get hit by it, or watch out for the big slam on the ground,
Yeah,
or
that's not my
everybody
fault.
stack
The
up
fact is
for
they
the big
join when I drop
soaking,
the mage
whatever the thing is. So that's
You
what
can
they do.
trade in buns, conjurable
Everybody's
items
always like,
are
they're so
actually
bossy. I'm like,
tradable.
well, that's
Fat
literally
AR.
their job.
Oh. Sounds like a personal problem though.
Ooh, let me put on my big alliance flag. I haven't done that in a while.
Who dropped the cauldron?
Alliance flag, ahoy.
Is it Wally? Thank you, Wally.
Yeah.
Good looking out, man.
Somebody asked.
He's all over it.
Always, dude. I can always trust Wally.
Is it, sorry, was it odds left, evens right?
Correct.
Alright, thanks.
Yep. First crystal is the purple diamond. Second is the yellow star. Third is the skull, white skull. Fasty Casty on pull, and unless
So
you have a
Fasty
bomb,
Casty
I
is
expect
just
you to
the
be on your marker. Heard?
tongue-in-cheek name we've given to an ability. It's called Heroism for Alliance or Bloodlust for Horde. But basically, it makes everybody's attacks and casts like way faster for 40 seconds. It's a 10-minute cooldown though, so you can only use it once every 10 minutes. So you definitely have to use it, appropriately and smartly.
Alright, everybody's ready? Tanks on you.
This is a pretty lagging. This is a pretty cool boss, where there's a lot of coordination that needs to line up correctly. And actually, I may need to hush up here and focus.
Make sure we get those bombs
so
out.
I do it right.
Good job.
There's the big beam.
Dodge beam.
Because if I mess it up, everybody dies. So,
Bombs coming out
taunt back.
again.
Taunt back, please. Thank you.
Make sure we're barrier.
Uh-oh.
Make sure you get stacks of tank.
Yeah.
Reset.
I'm just not gonna use
Come on, boys. Why is this happening?
because Ashen Hollow ripped aggro at the wrong time.
A lot more aggro than
Yeah. I'm just gonna not use Ashen Hollow.
Yeah, we've been through this for the 3x packs now.
Been through what?
I wasn't sure if you were asking a serious question or not, but that's
Don't
why
take
it
this
happened.
one, this shit.
Yeah, Ashen rips. We know that Ashen rips. Just
Right.
hold.
So just don't even use it ever.
I mean,
Ashen's too strong.
Probably use it a little bit into the fight, but
Not on pull. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So one thing that they made this expansion were temporary abilities depending on there were 4 covenants you could pick from, and the covenant that I belong to, and you can switch, but the one that I belong to for raids gives me this thing called Ashen Hollow, and it puts a big red area that does a bunch of damage and heals everybody your party in it. And also
you
makes me
went
super
into the-
strong. The problem with that, though, is that I frequently pull aggro off the other tank at the worst time and kills everybody, which is what just happened there. So I'm just not going to use it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
too
far
strong.
for rescue.
Or at least I'll use it. I'll use it later
We'll need
on
to
in the
summon him,
fight
probably.
when aggro is more established.
Oh no!
We got him.
Oh, we lost the evoker.
Yeah, I tried. I tried to do some fancy shit. But Dicker is coming back to life. Or Dicer, or whatever you want to call it.
My mind
Dicker.
is says Dicker, yeah.
It's Dicker.
It's
You know, it's Dicker.
It stands for Dragon Icker, right?
yeah, I gotta justify it. Then Digger makes sense. Dragon Digger. Digger.
Alright, Wally Alley. Wally Alley.
I hit you already.
Alley?
I thought I did as well, sorry.
Alright, tanks pull timer on you.
Alright, so I will not be using that ability on pull this time. Which feels a little bad that I have to hold off on it like that, but whatever. It don't matter.
Bombs coming out. Make sure we get those. Yep, get those bombs out. Dodge beam. Bombs again in 2. Bombs. Oh, make sure we're stacking up with a tank combo.
There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Now I'll use it. Now I'll pop Ashen.
And everybody, we are taking 2.
There we go.
2 purging.
There's that big red area. So all the people, all the allies standing in it get healed. All the enemies standing in it get hurt. And it makes me super strong for a short time.
Yeah. If you get tagged, you're going in the back. Whoever's out. I think you're good out there. Dodge.
Then we reset to original
same
positions.
Markers, odds and evens, same markers.
I'm just gonna have to auto attack this boss.
Bombs out.
Bombs away.
So. Oh, that was a bad.
Find a bigger health pool.
Ouchie. Emitter.
I don't think there was enough people in there with us.
And let's throw out a battle res. Battle res.
You don't have to, but I'll take it.
And we are going to back crystal. Everybody back crystal. Bombs
out.
away. We are taking 1 purging. This is first purging, back crystal. Everybody in, everybody in, everybody in.
If you get tagged, you're going in the back. Go in the back. And then we're going to be dodging beam. Don't get hit by beam.
Oh, by the way, there's the timer bars over
Okay,
there.
running out.
Kind of covered up,
back to markers.
but it's okay.
Ouchie.
Good job.
All right.
Let's go do the boss that everybody hates. Kick that cauldron on
Kelly,
your
you know
ass.
what time it is?
We don't hate it anymore. We're
It's
good
boss
at it now.
counter time.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're good.
Is
We
this
should be.
Scribe?
Yeah.
As long as we don't have the weak aura.
Boom.
The
There we
weak
go.
aura wasn't bad. I just
17.
think that we're doing it wasn't I don't think it was bad. I just think that it wasn't needed after like a first couple times.
It overcomplicates things. It was not necessary at all.
I think going into it at, first time, I think having the add-on was helpful, but I think we should have gotten it after.
Was boss. Write
Like, we
that
should have
down.
known
Write
how
that
to do
down.
that afterwards.
That's
The
how I
idea
roll, you know?
behind
You know?
the weak aura was
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
Yeah,
there's
but
anything wrong.
just came up with the idea this week to do a boss
It's
counter.
just like the Among Us one,
Again, I've said this before, but I can't remember if Rusty.
Because you can't do it
Oh,
without the
I
add-on.
thought it was Rusty. It's Rusty. Anyway,
Crutcher
I don't know if you were in the chat, but
it collapsed under you when you tried to stand on it.
3 raids this
I think we
expansion.
tried to set
One
on
came
it
out
and
for
it
several months, then the next came out for several months, and then the third came out for several months. We are currently doing the second raid. However, the end of the expansion, the developers were looking for something to add to the game for people to still continue to do. So they said, just open up all 3. You can do all 3 leading up to the Dragonflight expansion. And so I was like, man, what can I do that's interesting for the stream?
Yeah,
It's just not the same old bosses. And I was like, a boss counter. And like I said, of course, I came up with the idea on the last week to do it. So I was wanting to do like let's see if we can beat last week's score and kill, another 2 bosses this week. But it's hard to do when it's the last week of raiding. But oh well.
If it was
Next
raid wide,
expansion.
oh yeah, they would nerf that shit to the ground.
Here I go flying forever.
remember on
Something
this, if you guys get tagged to go out,
By the
you're going
way,
out, and you're gonna sit out there
if you
until
do join the
everything is
Discord,
done. We
I
don't
have
want
a, or if you
mistakes
have,
of,
I mean,
oh,
if you
someone
haven't joined
said
the
they
Discord,
got
there
it,
is a
so
poll
I've
channel
left.
currently
So we're gonna
going
make
with
sure we're
what
out
game you
there.
think is going to win Game
Through
of
your
the Year
damage.
at the Game
Make
Awards.
sure you're there.
Let me pull it up
Thanks
real
for,
quick.
thanks for coming, Ghost.
Polls.
One thing
So
I
we
learned earlier
have
about Fire Breath,
A Plague Tale Requiem,
Evokers,
Elden Ring, God of War
the
Ragnarok,
initial damage is square root
Horizon
scaling,
Forbidden
but
West,
the
Stray,
dots
the indie game,
has absolutely
token
no
indie game,
reduction.
and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
So it's infinite targets.
So
well, I guess,
if you want to
yeah, I
check
guess
that
it's
out in the
infinite.
poll channel of the Discord, you can go click your vote and see what you
So you
think
never
is
want to
going
charge
to,
it if you're lots and lots of
what you think is
targets.
going to win
Yeah.
Game of the Year. I
I did
personally
not know
think
it was
Elden
square root
Ring
scaling and then
could be Ragnarok, God of War
Yeah, I
Ragnarok,
heard
but
Max
I'm
or,
thinking
not
Elden
Max,
Ring will
what's
win.
his
I've
name?
played neither one of them, but I know they're
Preheat.
both very good.
Preheat talk about that, so I was like, oh, that's nice.
I'm rooting for over 21. Me too.
That's who
Me
I'm
too.
following right
Like
now
I said, at the beginning of
for
the stream, I was
all
like,
my
oh, sure,
builds
we
and
can
stuff.
do
He
easily
seems to
25,
know a lot
26,
about
maybe
Evoker.
27.
Isn't
But then I
Preheat
remembered, I was
was
like,
a good fire mage
we do
too?
have some undergeared people,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
I was gonna say, it makes
They're
sense for him.
Background music.
classified rider for
Stream
fire.
slaps. Oh, thanks, man.
Oh,
Get
okay.
that from.
That makes sense
It's
then.
it's a website called let's see, epidemicsound.com/music, blah blah blah. It's got a bunch of
Alright,
copyrighted
so,
music that streamers
for
can
anybody
use
who
that don't have
has
to worry about
not
getting
pulled
copyright
this or
strikes or anything
forgot
like
how
that.
to pull
But yeah,
this,
it's a playlist.
Fade
A good friend of
Scribe,
mine
if you get the
helped me
debuff,
put my
just
stream
go
together
do
basically,
something.
and
I don't
they kind
wanna
of showed
have
me
people
how it
calling,
works
I
and
need
how to do
help
all the
in
things. And
phases
they're like, hey,
1 or
use
2, just get out
you want
there,
background music, use
ring
this.
phase
It's
3
not
is where you
copyrighted.
need
It's
help.
open to use. And I was like,
So
sweet.
I will
So
mark
that's what it is. I like it though.
rings,
It's
you
fun.
say, hey, blue square needs help
Yeah, I think
because
Elden Ring
it's
too.
a long travel and it's
But
right
you can
next
place your
to
vote in the
get
Discord
encounter
in the
performance.
polls we got. So there's the general channel, the
What
announcements
the
channel,
fuck?
the stream channel, and then there's
Yeah,
the polls
you
channel.
Super fast.
Where I'll be posting other
You went almost.
interesting
for everyone
polls and
else
stuff.
too.
There's a self-promotion channel if you want to start
You-
streaming. You
your
can
voice
post your own.
slowed
Some of my
down
viewers have
slowly,
posted
and
their
then
own
all of a
streams there
sudden
too, just to
you
try to
said like
get
5
the ball
words in a
rolling.
second.
May
As
wanna-
Modern
So-
Warfare
wanna check
2
your
not the nominee.
I
It's
can
regular.
restate. So,
Yeah,
I'm dropping
yeah,
markers.
yeah.
Do not worry about the markers in
I
phase
think the
1
thing with Call
and
of
phase
Duty
2.
is that it's just
You
it's
are
kind of been
independently moving rings one person at a time.
been
Phase
oversaturated,
3,
I guess, because there's
call
one
the
that comes
ring
out
that you
every
need the
year.
marker
Not that they're
for
bad games, but
easy peasy. So phase 1, phase 2, just get out there. If you have the debuff, move your ring. And then phase 3, if it's standing next or sitting next to where you need it to go, then you call for help. Let's say green triangle. I say, hey Cody, I see you have the debuff. Come help me move green triangle. Me and him move it 2 inches instead of all the way
there's the
around.
Discord there. So there's the poll. If you go there, you can vote. There's when I post my stream info. Self-promotion. You can see McLean's Rule posted something just a little bit ago. I guess he's gonna be streaming. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord, it's a fun group.
And so this simplifies things. You don't have to call your name, just help on whatever marker you're on.
Modern Warfare 2 is so similar to Modern
Alright,
Warfare
Digger.
2019.
Thanks,
Wait,
everybody
how
is
is
ready.
That was
Yeah,
sorry.
that's kind of what I was
SRK.
getting at. That it's almost the same game over and over.
Yeah, we're gonna soak.
Not that it's a bad game, it's just like, is it really a $60 brand new game, you know?
Move to the right. Soak. Bombs to the right.
I'm glad my music can be heard over all the other things, though. I worry about it, like, not coming through.
Barrier.
All DPS stack on boss. Stack on
Oh,
boss.
jeez.
Stack on boss. And push, push, push.
This boss has this crazy mechanic where he
push.
goes to the middle, and people have to line up the rings correctly.
Don't call for help here.
Thankfully, as a
Just get
tank,
out
I don't
there
have to
and
worry
move your
about that part.
rings.
If you get tagged for it, you're going out.
All I have to do is grab this little ghosty thing. DPS, that means are fine. Perfect. Good, good. I mean, it's good for me, you know, on my end. I just want to make sure that it's not too quiet or too loud for everybody else. That's good.
Thanks for getting that call.
Name of your sex tape.
I like the song too.
Mm-hmm.
Buck. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Dude, this guild, they are a hoot. They crack me up.
Right.
They are absolutely
That
hilarious.
clean?
Perfect volume. Awesome.
Rinse and repeat. So
Good, good, good.
first bombs
Glad
are
to hear it.
going right side. First bombs right side.
Emitter. Move over to the left a little bit. Soak. Right side, bombs. Oh, there's a bomb. Okay. I think I'm
This boss is
disconnecting. I don't know what's going on.
generally
Alright, barrier,
disliked
barrier.
Oh, no,
because it has that ring
And we're
mechanic.
good.
He's
That's
about
the
to start
push,
another.
that's the
Yeah,
push.
here goes. This
Yeah,
ring mechanic.
good job.
Basically, it's if one person messes up, it kills everybody.
no
And
called help
players
here. If
were
you have
very
the
vocal
debuff,
about
get
that
out and
gameplay
get
is not fun, and I agree. I mean, you know, if you have a group of 10 to 30
I'm on
people,
star.
and 29 people do everything correctly, and one person was like, "Whoopsies," you know. Now again, one time is fine, a few times is fine, but when it happens over and over and over, that was the problem that we were finding. So the developers were like, "Okay, all right, we will not do the, you know, the one person can wipe the raid
Do you have the debuff?
mechanics."
Yeah, that's why I was out there going looking for one. Cool.
So as a result, people really don't like this boss. But I mean, he's easy now, but for a while he was pretty tough.
My entire chat buffer is on World-A-Bear yelling nipple.
I don't know why I'm yelling nipple, but I am. Alright, let's, we have a battle res, let's get
Man,
it
two
out.
of you, they're funny.
Channeling somebody else. How do I sorry?
Right.
Avoid the big black beams.
Get those bombs to the left.
If you can hear my voice, pick a DPS to battle res.
So we need people. All right, I'm in diamond, or not diamond triangle. Yep, thank you. Good job.
Thanks, Tech. You can do that.
Stay where we're at.
Ignore next set of rings. Ignore everybody on it. Everybody on it. Everybody stack under boss. Stack under boss.
There we go.
Easy peasy.
Nice. You know what time it is? It's boss counter time.
Easy peasy. That's what I like to see. Quick work.
On to KT. And guess who's going down to KT? All the fucking low level baby dragons.
That's gonna be fun.
Sending the
Hope you
baby
guys are
dragons
prepared
to
for
their
that.
death.
What is your cutoff for low level?
Whatever you
All
are.
the
Jumbo almost
cherries.
killed me.
Yeah.
Write that down. Write that down. That's right. +1 time.
That's not
Can't
you.
believe
We
everyone
are
just left the
1,
dead here.
2, 3, 3 away
That
from
revenue.
tying
You're dead.
my prediction.
I
Shadow
forgot.
Priest.
And we have an hour and 18 minutes left in the stream, in the raid. End stream.
Thank you very much.
This next boss, pretty easy. The boss after that might take us a few tries. It's the last boss of the raid,
This
and
is
usually,
probably one of
usually
the
the last
easiest
boss of the
bosses.
raids
I
could
love this
be
boss fight. Jesus.
pretty challenging.
Well, I mean,
And
just
this last boss of
mechanically,
this
it's
raid
one of
is
the easiest
particularly
ones that I've-
challenging.
Not when they
But
first came out. When they first
again,
came out, this
with
was
the gear
really
we have, we
overtuned,
usually can one-shot it, maybe two.
I actually remember being overtuned. I remember
Huh?
being
Go.
overtuned.
Okay, well, we
That's
know
because I
there's
was a
fall
healer.
damage, but yes,
Oh.
there is. I looked at that jump and I was like, everybody else is
Yeah, that
jumping and
end phase,
surviving.
man,
I think I can make it.
wiping
Now,
people.
I can put,
It's fun.
as a paladin, I can
I thought
put
it
some
was
blessings of
softer,
protection on myself
next
to
last
make
boss.
myself immune to the
But
full
we couldn't
damage,
make it
but
too
it's a
hard
5-minute cooldown.
Because that's not how
so I
they
didn't
set
wanna
up their raids.
waste
They have
it.
like
But yeah,
the hard boss in the middle
bless the
of
party raid member,
the
immunity
raid,
from physical
and
damage
then the
for
last
10
one.
seconds,
I mean, I feel like,
but 10-minute
it
cooldown,
drops
or
higher item
5-minute
level,
cooldown.
It should be the second hardest boss.
Okay, I'm going to AFK real quick.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
think
right
it's
back.
mechanically more difficult.
I think the mechanics are a little underwhelming. All kind of flat. Feels like it's a lot of good ideas, but not perfectly put together.
This raid was fucky. Halandris and Anduin and this one were all second to last bosses. They kind of screwed up a bit.
And Painsmith was the hardest.
Yeah,
Anduin.
Painsmith.
Well, it wasn't actually, but it was up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they just swept this whole expansion under the rug, so they're just like, we're gonna pretend this didn't happen.
I don't know, man. This is a pretty good expansion.
Me too.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah. Had very much fun.
Better than BFA.
I think the dungeon and raid content was great. I think the story was a little lackluster, but beyond that, I thought it was fine.
I
And
don't
if
pay
they
attention
hadn't-
to the story anyway.
I know, I know.
There was a story?
If they hadn't
You
put in that covenant lock at the beginning, it would be probably twice as good as it was.
So obviously I was kidding when I said I was sending all the dragons, because that
They are an AoE class, so that would be an interesting choice.
That'd be funny as shit.
I don't care if you're AoE or burst setup, but
Ooh.
Oh god,
Oh
Rob.
no.
greater invis, where you at?
How do I have aggro?
Did you pull the boss on?
Misdirect.
No, maybe.
Oh,
It might have been.
Far enough. I thought this.
It might have been misdirect. But you can go back and watch my stream. My arms were folded across my chest, not even on the keyboard.
It says first hit rake from Unwieldabear.
I see
Ow.
first hit question mark boss first target.
Yeah, I
bold.
definitely didn't hit it until it was running down the stairs.
Yeah, it says you did a rake.
It was
Might
a
have been
race,
the
but it
first
was
hit, but
coming
I didn't
from
pull it.
fuck.
I don't know. It's a technically, this is weird. It says MRT, who pulled Naya Naviv, debug, first hit, rake from Unwieldabear. And then it says
Meaning I have
first
to
hit,
pull it.
Oh yeah,
question
it does
mark.
say. Yeah.
Oh, I was
First
watching
hit
the
question
group
mark,
from off my
first
mouse
target
pad.
held.
Alright. Groups are sorted, so group 4 is going down.
Oh, look at that. Have fun, guys.
So in this fight, the boss will die quickly, but he is a lich, so he resurrects himself using his phylactery, which is like
Is
this,
Frost
you know,
not single target?
fancy genie bottle looking thing.
Group 4.
So when he dies, he
down.
goes into his phylactery to resurrect
There's
himself,
two people
and
who
there's
can
a
super
small
pad,
group
but
that will go down into the phylactery
let's just
and
get
like
through
fight the
this,
boss
let's
down
get
there, or kind of like fight the
Sylvie done, and then
human
we have
living
an
version of
hour
himself
on
down there
Sylvie.
as he's resurrecting, and he'll pop
I
back
totally
out,
use tech to
and
go faster
kind of do
whenever
that
it's
several times over and over until he finally officially dies.
You can rescue to go faster.
I will be staying out of that group,
This entire fucking time. Had my headphone music since break.
because tanks stay up to
Thank
kill
God,
extra
Jesus.
ads and stuff.
Make sure we're on tank ads.
As you can see, boss is dying quickly, but we have to basically take his health out several times over. Alright, so he goes down
All right.
into his
Take
phylactery.
it. Was that? No, we need to get this spike down.
Alright, so
There we go.
Prelixir,
And
Wand,
then
Wally,
extra ads
and
pop up for
Ziv.
tanks. There we go. These big boys.
Extra action, but it's not here.
Can another DPS go down?
Oh man,
Because it's tightest on that first
my
one.
eyes are burning
Yep, go down.
for some reason.
Good.
No DPS.
Thank you, thank you.
Remember this next
These
time I go
things
to Iceland,
down.
I go weapon really.
You should pop back up 82nd now.
Okay. The answer will still be the same, but you've
But
earned.
I want you to remember it.
You've earned 1 point.
Perfect.
Oh no.
Not enough apparently.
That's not supposed to happen.
How close were you guys?
What now? What's the macro?
So
to
what
enable
happened there
extra
was
feet?
the people that were in the phylactery
okay.
group didn't do enough damage
Well, I
in
think
that
we get
phase.
Prelix. What's the? You need the macro
And
for
if you
it?
don't do it in time,
Yeah,
everybody
just
dies.
like with
Just like
macro,
that.
it goes to click extra action.
Don't
I too
release,
would like
don't
that.
release.
Mine bugs out and goes away to do a lot too these days.
It
Yeah,
is
bartender is still kind of broken, so.
I sent it to you.
Okay.
What about me?
Oh, sorry. Let me. Listen chat. There you go.
Lots of stuff is kind of broken right now.
Yes.
Yeah. My whole UI after every fight, I have to reload because everything just goes away. Can't click on anybody or nothing.
Missed that resurrect. Almost anyway.
I really wish mouse over macros would work correctly for me. They seem to be broken.
I wish we had priority target macros that we could just click without having to actually mouse over anything.
The hot fixes for today are not interesting. Some preservation of ochre fixes, though.
Let's see if that works for me.
If it doesn't, I'll go down. Just say.
Okay, I'll call.
I mean, I figured all the cool kids are doing it, so I should learn the ropes too.
Ropes.
You asked for that buff, and then I hit tip the scales, as if that was actually the buff.
Alright, everybody's ready?
Okay. Sorry, I spaced out there a little bit. Trying to do something in my UI again. Flashing neon lights on screen. Why are your eyes? Actually, I take out my contacts. For that reason, I can't
Make sure
play
echoes
PC games
go
with my contacts in
towards
this late at
skull
night
from
because
the
it makes
back.
my eyes dry. But I think just staring at the screen sometimes my eyes, I'm like, oh man, I do have naturally dry eyes anyway. But I think that was part of it too. Yeah, flashing neon lights. I did kind of a crazier setting tonight with my RGB lights.
So
I like it though. It's Alliance
Whoever-
colors, blue and
we're
gold.
going down right now. Whoever's in the down group, get ready.
So for those who don't know, there's Alliance and Horde. Horde is like red,
I'm good.
Alliance is
No
blue,
need, no need.
blue and gold. I was worried about the flashing lights being a bit of a distraction for me tonight underneath my monitor, but that hasn't bothered me.
Good job. Phase 2. Make sure to get these banshees down. Oblivion's Echo is barrier.
I haven't been able to show you this tank mechanic yet,
Oh, the spikes are.
but it will be happening right here. So he does this thing to things called Soul Fracture. That's when we have to swap, where basically I get extra damage done to me, so you can't be tanking, otherwise you will die.
Solo,
And your little
solo.
a bit of your soul gets ripped apart. You have to go catch it. So here's another bit of my soul here. You have to DPS it down,
Alright,
and then
group going
pick it up,
down.
and then here's the third one, pick it up, and now I go back to tanking. You basically get a 3 stack, and if any of those stacks are on you while you try to tank, you die.
Here has the DK buff always looked
So you have
like
to
that,
get
the
those stacks
Covenant
removed.
ability? 'Cause I don't remember it being so brightly colored.
Yeah, I don't
think
know.
so, it's
I feel like
obnoxious.
so. I don't-
The
Rounds
Night
things
Fade.
out, yeah.
Night Fade deaths do. So yes, it has. Just they haven't normally ran it. I'm playing Disease Build that runs Night Fade.
I
mean,
feel like I can see yours as bright as I can see mine, but that doesn't
Yeah.
seem correct.
Yeah, something's messed up with it. You're welcome.
It's confusing the fuck out of me.
Emitter.
I think it's confusing you. It's blinding all of us.
The other tank is getting soul fracture, so I go to tanking, and he has to go collect his soul pieces.
Tank ads.
Oop, I couldn't quite get there. Sorry.
Ooh,
Jeez, those people in silence. R.I.P. my Lego proc.
Oh my god, what was that?
Ooh, these spikes. These
Oh,
are
I got
not.
alien by Pelthazar.
did somebody bop me? Because I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
No more deaths.
that's
No more
right.
deaths.
We need tank ads. Don't
That's
stack on me.
right.
I got seed. Don't stack on me. I got seed. Tank ads. We need tank ads. Tank ads. Tank ads. I
Yes,
keep
huh?
saying it until people are on them.
Like half the rate of people.
Yikes.
No, let's,
Alright,
let's
wipe it up.
reset.
I'm honestly not sure what happened there.
Keep telling me I get killed by Maul Assassin. And I
Maybe one found you. You never know.
guess. It's 'cause I'm
No,
in
whatever
the mall.
happened, you lost aggro and it killed me.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I had forbearance, but I didn't cast anything on myself. But I'm the only paladin, so it had to have been
Bop
me.
it.
Right? I don't think there's any other paladins, are there?
Alright,
Just
everybody,
policy
clean it up.
mob.
Clean it up. Clean it up.
So I guess Mystic.
Hey, there you go.
You put down this feet. Oh, wait, I already got one.
That was a good one.
Let's go over here.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm going into the phylactery and I'm still bumping.
Well, finally getting my chat log figured out. There we go. Or my chat screen figured out. The sad thing is, telling this boss actually is not hard. This
And
boss is pretty easy.
I have more boss damage.
Makes it a little
than
bit more
chaotic
worse
damage.
and more embarrassing.
God
That's a
damn, look
first.
at you. By
Yeah.
240,000.
It's
I
because
mean,
you're
even
going
if it-
down.
Emitter.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what happened there. I might have fat fingered a button that made me drop aggro. I think I did.
Make sure we're on tank ads.
So, yeah. No joke. Yeah, this boss is almost always a one-shot. It's like, dude, we're on like attempt 3 or 4 right now. strike it from the record.
All right, basement group, you're going.
Need something to kill. What you want me to kill?
I swear that was a Warcraft 3 reference.
Yes, it was.
That
What
was,
you want me
yeah.
kill? What you want me kill?
Yeah.
That takes me
God,
back.
I remember that game. Almost 10,000 hours in that game I spent.
Jeez. Was that 2 or 3?
Reign of Chaos and then the Frozen Throne.
Okay, 3. Gotcha.
Well, first one I spent like 3,000 hours in. Like the actual OG Warcraft, because that's all I could play on my computer. Emitter?
Nice.
I played Warcraft 3 in French. I have no idea what any of the English names were.
Stolen copy or what?
No,
Funny.
I lived in France when it came out, so I played it.
That makes sense.
Tank
Also,
ads.
we're putting that over by Skull.
Yeah, 10,000 hours, dude. That's
To get the silence.
a
gotta
whole
get
bunch of
Skull.
hours. That's nuts.
Yeah,
Like,
silence by the
jeez.
stairs.
Bruh is, yeah, bruh is right. Alright, now I gotta go get my soul
Let's
fracture
get
pieces.
start getting the. Oh, we still have a tank ad up. Just casting, free casting. We got 2 of them up. Come on, we got 2 of these up.
They just
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they just popped up for me.
All right, good.
I mean, that's fine. If your raid lead calls to kill tank ads, just stop talking and kill tank ads.
All right, group going down.
There's big boy. There's big boy. Gotta take them big boys. They hurt. You got 2 big guys and then these little slow witch casty things. Hey. Next phase.
Look like a downstairs problem.
All right. Last phase. Oh wait, no. Second to last.
I was gonna say, is the last already?
Tank ads, tank ads. Make sure we're taking that silence to the stairs. To the stairs. Not right there. Make sure we're putting the. Soaking.
Alright, now I go collect my soul fractures.
Soak.
Solo.
Tank ads.
Red solo cup.
Healers, get ready for massive heals with force
You
fires going
fill
on.
me up.
DRs,
Big
DRs.
heals, big heals.
Tank
I got
ads,
my
tank
rewind
ads.
off just in time, but I died.
So I have this tank ad up. We only have the tank on the tank ad.
It's because I died. I was trying.
How dare you? Alright, bottom group. It's up to you now. Do we have a
Party.
V-Res?
That kind of party?
Right
We do
now,
now. Yeah.
Okay,
We
let's
didn't
get a
before.
PPS.
Oh man. Do that when you're still kind of sick. That tickles the throat.
Oh, thanks.
You have been chosen.
Emitter?
Am I sacrificing? Yep. Okay. Bye.
Bye, Ellie. Oh. Got it.
Barrier, yep. There we go. If you get, you're sacrificing yourself.
course.
You're sacrificing
Now,
yourself.
out. And everyone can stop
So this
padding,
phase,
single target.
he's slowly freezing the whole room.
Dragon bits out.
So you have to like get him before the whole room turns to ice. And we got him. There we go.
Good job.
That's how it's supposed to go.
Oh, fuck! I need that too. The Devouring Cold, man, that thing looks so fucking dope.
Relic
I don't think
of
that
Frozen Wastes any good.
I don't think I've seen that drop.
All right, I was just gonna say, you know what time
I've never
it
seen
is?
that drop.
So, oh yeah.
Well,
That's
that's,
right.
uh,
Okay, I
that's
remember.
adjustable
Yeah, let's have a party.
Are we doing a res?
Plus one time. That's right.
Yeah, so
And here we
will
go, boss
res,
counter.
And if anybody needs
And
to
19
sort talents,
bosses.
conduits, soul
DJ
binds,
Khaled,
or Sylvie,
another one.
we're gonna take a quick fiver and come back ready to pump her.
Is that trinket any good?
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay,
The phylactery?
2 more bosses to match my prediction.
It's pretty good.
Very good.
Especially in Mythic Plus.
Now this boss is tough. I'm hoping as long as people do the mechanics correctly, it should be okay.
Amazing.
But
Yeah, Eldon's gonna get
she
it.
do be tough.
Congrats.
Oh, fuck you, son of a bitch.
We are taking another short break, which is actually not normal. We normally don't take 2 breaks, but I think, you know, people are just kind of mentally
Yep. So let's between the
tired.
RP and sorting talents, you have 5 minutes. Do what you gotta do, and let's get this done.
Yeah, so another quick break. Again, not normal. We normally only take 1 5-minute break, but hey, refill your drink, refill your snack, do whatever you gotta do before I come back. I gotta remember that one. But yeah, I'll put another timer up on the screen for 5 minutes. Let's put that up now. Let me do some math, which I'm not good at. Oops, yeah, I did that wrong. See? There we go. Perfect. All right. I will see you in just a few minutes. Stick around for the end of the raid. Oh, by the way, before we go, I will be doing a fun little small surprise for those who watch my streams before. You probably know what it is, but stick around at the end of the stream, which is in about 55 minutes. Don't go anywhere. If if you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. But if you plan on sticking around to the end of the stream, stick around. We got a little fun surprise at the end. So anyway, I'll see you in a few minutes.
Dave and Krillin usually do.
Oh, there is yet.
I'm back.
He asked if anybody was logging, and I said yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I
it's in
see
the log.
it. They just also 0% for evokers for some reason.
There is a glitch that I was under the impression from all the logs don't show anything.
Yeah,
How do
if
I-
you're on an evoker, but the other classes they do.
Where the fuck? Oh, there's my stuff.
You have a mailbox.
Well, let me see if my Katie is back up. I can't do Molly on this character. And I used Katie earlier, but let's see. Nope, 30 minutes, sorry.
I'm good.
Oh, wait. Hold on, I do have engineering, but I may not have the right. Nope, Northrend. Oh, you actually have to have engineering to actually use Molly, don't you?
Yeah.
Molly. Acid has the Katie stamp whistle.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
I dropped it.
I got it too. It's just I got 30 minutes on my cooldown.
I just dropped it for you.
You.
Or whoever.
So Walmart alone was like 230 something.
Take a summon when you can.
Well, and like I said, I should get paid either on the 25th or the 29th. So, keep that in mind too. So tomorrow when I go to Schnucks, I'm going to use that cash. But if it's anything more than 50,
30 seconds until break ends. Let's make short work of this, and then we can get most of the way through Sepulchre. I see one person took me up on that offer. The rest of our little dragon boys want to hang out.
What happened? Sorry, what was the offer?
Get your main, get through this, and then get carried on your dragon through most of Sepulchre.
I think I can do good deeds here. We'll see.
We'll see. I mean, is that ring really worth it, or would you rather get a couple more pieces?
Oh no, the ring sucks. I just wanted the achievement.
Because AFK when you said that. I can
yeah. Here, I'll swap 21 to make it easy.
Yep. Let's get some big
Almost
boys
forgot to
here.
unmute.
Let's
But yes,
make this an 11-minute
last
fight,
push,
and then we
push
have
of the
45 minutes to
Shadowlands
get
raids
through a
and
lot of
bosses.
Sepulchre, and we can swap
Nice
back.
to chill in here after a long day. Awesome. I'm glad that you guys feel that way.
Yeah, because that ring's
Same. Good.
No. This
I'm
boss
happy
is
to
not-
provide. I'm having a blast. I like hanging out with you.
Whatever
you
character
dudes.
you're gonna pump on. Let's just, because we're
Ouch,
here,
sorry.
let's make short work of
Microphone
this,
again.
and then we can go back into Sepulchre, because we have currently
So
50
this is the
minutes
last
left on our
boss
raid
of
frame.
this raid.
This'll take us about
And then we
10
have
to 15,
the whole other raid, but I
depending
don't think we're
on
gonna
how
clear the
hard
whole
we
other
pump,
raid.
and if we wipe, then it takes our whole raid frame.
We'll get maybe a boss or 2 or 3 down. Oh, almost forgot to
Let's
switch
just
back
go ahead
to the
and get
game.
it done,
My bad.
and then we can swap back on our flight over to Sepulchre and kill a bunch more.
Oh, I was AFK. It looks like we have cleaned up the raid a bit, and people swapped to their main characters and off of their lower level characters for bigger damage and all that stuff. So
Yeah,
we may one shot this boss after all.
crew mode real quick. I mean, it can cost me a summon as well.
Yep.
Alright, I'm good.
This is a new song. I don't remember this one.
I want to see absolute
Maybe I just don't recognize it.
savage deep dick damage. Just fuck it up, get it done.
On the correct target.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that, sorry.
Cavernous vaginas.
Oh my.
I clicked accept and nothing happened.
Oh man, these guys and gals.
Buck, give me that
I
lucky
need another
boot
summon.
for the hunty.
Ooh, I'm getting sleepy, guys.
The hunty, Buck.
Well, why is the damage you did on the last fight? What are you talking about?
You were up top the whole time.
Yeah, I still did twice the damage on the boss that you did.
Throwing some shade.
I think there's a disconnect there, Buck.
I think so too.
Well, when he's downstairs, the boss isn't there.
I think that's right. It's not a carry.
Well, that's not what we were saying. We're not saying swap the carries out. We're saying get this done.
Does anyone have a transmog mount? Thank you.
Oh my god.
Yep, I got
Why, yes, I do.
I can grab the hunter. It's fine.
Let's just pump this. Let's get it done. It'll
Who's a crit?
literally take us 10 minutes.
Who's a crit person?
And then we can go back to all the other characters.
And can we get lock rocks?
No, you're never allowed to have them. Sorry.
Lock rocks and food.
Where did I put my button? Where the fuck did it go? Oh.
And who has crit?
I think I paste. Let's see.
Man,
Oh,
this
yeah,
music's
Seer's
super
gonna have
chill.
crit.
Yeah. I have paste.
I don't remember this in my playlist. They add stuff to this playlist every once in a while. Here.
Thank you, Buck.
So here's the playlist to use.
I know.
and it was a lot shorter when I first started using it. I feel like they add
'Cause you got
songs
your
and remove
Humber
songs from
on
it.
his hunter
You
base.
just want to slap this.
But yeah, it's
and
quite
then we'll
quite
get
the
back
list
to it.
of copyright-free music.
Me another closet, please.
Oh,
Here we are. JLT.
yeah, there you go.
Okay. Whatever. Must be a new one they added.
So shouldn't have to explain this. Phase 1, super easy. Don't get hit by the canoes or what do you call them? The shoes?
I call them canoes.
Canoes. Okay. Yeah. Don't get hit by canoes. Help your
They
friends
had me
with
thinking
chains.
about the early
Phase 2,
2000s. Good
don't fall
times.
off
No
the
TikTok.
bridge.
More
Phase 3,
popsicles.
don't soak up pops.
Dude, yes.
Peasy lemon squeezy.
No TikTok, man. TikTok, what a thing that is,
Get
you
it
know?
done and into sepulcher.
You know?
At least I'm
A
in the
simpler
win
time, my friend. A simpler time. Long live Vine.
Yeah, maybe.
I did enjoy Vine. Vine was
mean,
fun.
it is big on DH.
Vine was a good source of entertainment. Rip Vine.
We don't even have
Though
Wind Fury.
there's a warlock in the Wind Fury
To
group,
Vine.
which is interesting.
Do we have Wind Fury?
We do.
We have Wind Fury.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were doing Ellie or not.
We could switch some melee.
I know Ellie's like a wet noodle right
Yeah,
now.
I was in high school in the early 2000s.
Ellie's pretty disgusting at the
That was
moment.
a long time ago.
Yeah. Even with those buffs, it's still pretty bad.
A long
I
time
would
ago.
put Sire in me.
In a galaxy far away.
Yeah, DK.
Not a high school
Yep.
far away.
Alright, group
Actually, not that
sorted,
far.
everybody's ready, tanks full timer on you.
Alright,
This is one
let's
shots
do it.
only,
Mr.
don't
Beast
fuck it
and
up.
Musker trying
Might
to
wanna
revive.
swap tech
Are they
with
really?
us
I mean, I'm
Please,
okay with it as long as it's
yeah,
former glory and its same self.
Alright.
Bit of feng shui here.
we can do it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Very well. Death it is.
Alright, last boss of Sanctum of Domination.
Dodge your feet.
Yeah, the story of this raid, of these raids and the expansion is going to be too much to try to explain. So, I mean,
You can just hold still.
I can sometime, maybe one day, but it'd be just better to just move on to the next expansion and follow the story along with me.
Make sure we're helping our friends, especially the Drakthir. They're pretty sad when it comes down to having to stand there and cast. Soaks in the back.
Yeah, as long as they don't revive Vine and it's like completely different, I'm fine with it.
Clear the
I gotta run
sparks.
away. Get hit by this arrow. It
Acid,
does big
buff,
damage to the
L,
group
you
if I'm
both
not
have
far away.
two,
So
three have
here's
three
another
stacks.
tank's job:
Try
is
to
go
clear
far
them when you
away and
can.
get wait to get hit.
We're all gonna clear
When
them
does the
in
next
a moment.
expansion drop?
Yeah.
November
let's push.
28th.
This is everybody.
November 28th is when it drops.
Well, for some
So
reason we
a
don't.
week from this coming Monday,
Barrier.
Barrier.
and it looks great.
Emitter, interrupt on emitter, interrupt on emitter.
I know I keep saying that though, but it really does look great. Yikes, that was
Oh, that was a weird phase.
a little close.
Fuck.
Storyline during. Oh, were you? Nice. That's
Alright,
awesome.
dodge.
I mean, there is an
Help your
metric
friends.
crap ton of lore for Warcraft anyway, because it's been around for so long. It's MMOs usually have big, epic story arcs.
Watch out for the
But yeah, I mean, if you have any questions, let me know. I definitely can answer.
I hear they're douche canoes.
Especially if you oh
I mean,
jeez,
doesn't
if you
even
put it in the
matter.
Discord chat,
Saw
I'm
that
more than
demon
happy
hunter
to
get
explain
wrecked.
as much as I can.
Yeah, with
Does
Discord chat.
anybody like canoes? Let's battle Reziker.
Yeah, get him
We
up.
did.
we already did, yeah.
Big wolf. Alright. It's fine.
Dodge, just
I'm
keep
having
dodging.
a bad day.
Yeah, your tanking was kind
Poor
of crazy
Edgar.
today, and
I know.
We
This
can't
is
have
super
nice
rough.
things.
Fred.
That's alright. But it's a big push here. So that
And
strips off
to be honest,
stuff in
a lot of
phase two.
people weren't too keen on the story of this expansion anyway. I
Swear to
didn't
God, if
hate it
somebody
like a lot of
doesn't
people
hit
did.
escape right now.
It was okay.
Dragon Peoples.
It was
Yeah.
fine.
Oh
The
my
story
God,
of the
Sin's
expansion
magic
stories have
worked,
certainly
and then
been
it
better
reset it
before.
for me.
It's totem for sure. Fucking totem.
But you'll be able to
Just
get
like
me
the
and
big
Probably
boss of
tech.
the whole expansion
Probably
was
tech and totem.
was
both.
not that interesting.
talk about
I don't know
this
who
character's old as
hasn't gotten
It's
shit.
kind of a
AOTC
big
yet.
yawn fest. I mean,
Who
not really.
hasn't
That's a bit of
seen this
exaggeration,
yet?
but it was just
Actually,
kind of
my
like,
dragon.
meh, okay. Instead
Oh,
of
it could be
being like,
dragons.
this
Yeah,
was
that's
awesome,
Why
you know,
we
that kind of
can't
thing,
have
which is
nice
what it
things.
usually
Alright,
is.
everybody. So do not run across the bridge super fast. Easy spread.
This is a
Dodge the
part that's easy to
waves.
mess up. They put bridges
No, the
across
point is
these
you run
chains.
across, so you never have to
This
dodge
is still the
anything
same boss
because you
fight, by
beat
the way.
them.
It's a long,
the point
like
is you
10 to
being
15 minute
live.
fight. It's
Dun,
crazy.
Dun, dun.
They put bridges
The chances
across.
of that,
You have to go across these
were
ginormous
probably gone when I
chains.
accidentally poured too large of a bourbon.
Yeah. So, circling back, if you were alive, I'd listen to your advice, but
Ooh, don't get hit by that. Okay, that was close. That was really close.
which one of my warlocks is putting a gate up?
Alright. Run across the rock bridge.
Or
Out
this?
of the darkness.
Nah, you
The
guys
only
got
real
this.
phase is phase 3. And you'll have reses by then.
Alright, don't
Well,
suck.
the
Use
gameplay
your,
focused person anyway.
Jesus.
People will fall out,
use
get
your
emotional
shit.
about characters.
Cooldowns on here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
my
Here.
raid leader or
Anyways,
guild
down.
guild master, guild leader is the same way. He's like, I don't really care about story. He's like, I just want to see big numbers and kill big
Remember, we're taking
bosses.
the portal.
I'm like, me too, but
I will
I want a
call.
cool story too. And he's just like, meh.
Go, go, go.
But I mean, I respect it. You know, I'm not saying that everybody should get into the story. Everybody has their thing, their reason to play, and it's all good.
Just wasn't close enough to it.
It's all good.
Barrier.
Barrier, barrier, barrier.
Gotta spread out circles.
Alright, don't
There
attack
we
the
go.
boss. He's immune, essentially. We're running across. We're gonna make sure that we attack the... what was the monster guy called again? Not the Goliath.
Summoner. So it's
No.
Summoner and Goliath.
It's not Summoner.
Soul
It's
Judge.
Soul Judge. Soul Judge, and then we're doing Goliath.
So during this phase, we keep running back and forth across the
Yeah, so
chains,
to be fair,
killing
I was
these
in
big
hiding,
groups of enemies
and
while
I was
trying to chase
spamming
the
my
boss
Fell
down,
Rush button,
basically.
And I had replaced my macro that cancels I-beam and Fell Rushes with just a regular Fell Rush.
Soak spread, barrier.
Barrier, barrier, barrier.
There we go. Another
luck,
ice bridge here.
everybody. Keep it up.
Now we're gonna go for Summoner, Soak. Summoner, make sure you grab the orbs, and then
Uh-oh.
we're going for Goliath.
I need a priest pull.
Yeah.
Alley.
I saw that Graylick. I go, uh-oh. He's stuck.
Something.
He's stuck.
Had to find out where the hell he went first.
Yeah.
Right across the ice bridge there.
Run.
Alright, we got another bridge here coming up.
Alright, we're going across. This is
Right
the
here.
one where you don't want to stack up. We're gonna get on Soul Judge.
One of these I have to taunt. I can't find it. I think that's it. Kill these enemies as well. Just another big group of enemies to defeat. Then the boss. Where is the boss right now? There she is. She's gonna do a big haunting wave again. Those black
dispel that.
half
Haunting wave.
circles you have to avoid. Right here.
Watch out for darkness.
And then right over
We got
here
orbs
for the
detonating.
next and final rock bridge.
Alright,
There
run
we go.
across.
Run across this bridge.
And then remember, we need to
Boss is going over here.
back up for Haunting Wave, and then move back in.
Now we just do as much damage to her. This is end of phase 2. Do as much damage at the end of phase 2 as we can.
Deranged, get ready. Haunting Wave in 2.
Haunting wave coming out here.
Haunting
Watch
Wave.
the dark half circles. There we go.
We're going
Avoid
in
that.
now. We're going in, and then I'm gonna put a portal down, and then we're gonna go out. Alright, out. Oh, that
Let's
was
see. Okay.
not at all what I said. Jesus Christ.
Spread.
I don't know what happened.
That's okay. We have a battle res,
Yeah.
castle line, battle res on castle line once we're on the platform.
I think what happened was I was moving and bumped the spacebar and jumped.
I saw somebody jumping.
Yeah, I bump my spacebar sometimes on accident.
God damn,
Whoopsies.
we're making good progress.
There you go. Got it, battle res.
Yep,
Yeah,
okay,
crap,
cast up.
call for a dispel.
Yep,
Make sure you're in the corner with it.
emitter.
Boss takes a lot of focus, so I may be quiet for the next minute or so here.
Same.
Clear sparks.
I got boss held.
Dismiss
Predator.
and raise lemon. That usually fixes it, Zibby.
Soak. Don't get hit by dagger lines. Can Moist get a dispel?
I see that, Ziv. They keep running back to you.
Dismiss and raise lemon.
So
Dispelling soon, tanks.
Yeah, dispel cast, please.
Jump it too.
Alright,
sure you don't come
dispel
back too
cast again,
early.
please.
So
Thank you.
We're going across. Going across, going across.
Whew.
And then remember where there's gonna be a silence right here.
So this boss, she drops these like little purple. Oh, sorry, thought I muted. Drops these little purple things.
Spread for darkness.
You have to make sure they are all collected in the same area. Sorry, let me just focus on what I'm doing here. I got boss.
You do have a V-Res if you want to get acid.
Barrier.
We're gonna hold for 1 sec.
Probably get soggy up before me.
Dispel cast, please.
She does a lot of damage.
Thank you. I got boss.
Somebody click chaotic.
Sparks. Spread, we need sparks. Soak. And then we're running across. Hero. Yep. Soak.
And let's throw out a battle res now.
Have to collect all these little purple things here.
Soak.
Dispel cast, please. I got boss. I got boss.
Unwield. Thank you.
My music stopped. I'll fix that after we're done. This boss.
Spread for darkness.
Dispel,
And
please.
single target,
Dispel.
and we're moving. Not moving. Sorry, no call, no call.
Can I get a dispel on Moist?
And I'm butt
Now
too.
we're moving. Move.
Barrier goes down and kills her.
Yeah,
Good job.
We win.
Yeah.
Yeah, that boss is pretty intense. It definitely takes a lot of focus still.
Alright, so we have a full 30 minutes for Sepulcher. Anybody swapping back, feel
We'll
free.
watch the cinematic. Why not?
Oh my gosh, we got another legendary bow.
So there's the boss
That we
that we
roll
just
on it
defeated,
because I
basically.
already have one.
There's the
Yeah, I
big
was
boy,
gonna say,
the
I
big
don't even
boss
see
of
it in
the
the
expansion.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep going. We're going to Sepulcher. Let's have some fun. Anybody?
bedtime for me, boss.
Yeah, I gotta
Alright.
go.
Night one.
Gotta go see.
It was kind of mind controlling those three.
See you guys.
Oh yes, plus one time.
Yeah. Switch over my track there.
Oh my god, I can't fucking roll. My UI's bugged.
Oops. So she originally was working with him, but she is realizing that he's kind of crazy.
Sepulcher, baby.
That bug is
I
really
will
annoying.
never
The roll bug?
serve.
No, the hunter bug.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was sitting there watching, and your pets would attack, and then they would run back to you.
Yeah, I had to dismiss my pets every platform that we got onto and then do some.
That's right. Pipe, pipe, pipe. I need to get some more emotes. So, it's hard to explain all the story again, but she was basically kind of being sort of controlled by him a little bit. And she was evil for a while. And now he gave her back her full soul, so she's back to being good again. But they still think she's all evil. Or all of them think she's evil.
Not let him reach me.
And she passes out. There's a lot going on there.
I play it because the rotation makes sense.
Oh, your 3 buttons are easy.
Yeah, well, I was learning Rogue, and it was like 3 pages.
Okay, we are 20 bosses down for the week.
Rogue is very
Can we get
complicated.
one more?
That's
So
why I stopped
that is the
leveling
end
mine.
of
This wasn't
the
fun.
Sanctum of Domination raid. Now we're on to
Yeah.
the third and final raid
One of my farming tunes is
of
Rogue,
the
and I'm
expansion.
I don't understand this. I'm
Yeah,
glad
my
that
Rogue
I have
only
finished
50.
some of this stuff because
How come I did not get the bow?
Who got it?
It's a good question.
I don't know if any loot went out. I didn't see it actually.
If anybody logs off before, then it won't.
Like it'll have to time out. I passed on everything before I logged out.
I passed on the bow, so.
I
already
wonder
have the bow,
if
so that's not-
if there's a bug if the people who aren't eligible
Okay.
to
Oh wait, I
roll
can
it-
just teleport to the new
like I
place.
didn't
Almost
see the
forgot
bow on
about
my
that.
list because I already had the bow.
Yeah, if like let's say if I rolled greed, for example, and then I log off, it'll
Mm-hmm.
stay in limbo as the bug right now. But everyone
Oh,
should have
my
passed
music.
except
Let me
Ziv.
restart. I think I
That's,
reached the
you
end
know,
of my playlist.
pretty common if you have a hunter in the group.
Yes, I did. Must have started over
only one that
from the
can roll
beginning.
Yeah, but
anyways.
but that's the thing. The bug will make it to where it just doesn't complete the roll or start it because someone logged off. So that's what, the only way that doesn't. Yeah, you gotta wait till it times.
So it'll eventually show up
So
then.
someone did roll greed on it when they shouldn't have.
Nice relaxing
Because
flight
if you pass it,
to the
it
next raid.
cancels out the system. So you're just gonna have to wait, Ziv, and then if one of us, so whoever gets it, I hope that they give it to you.
Well, if she picked need, she's gonna get it. She'll get it.
Correct, but who knows? It's fucking Blizzard. Who knows if they're like, let's give it to this person rolling greed.
I mean, yeah. So it didn't even show on the list for me. I couldn't even see it.
It showed
But I
on for
did-
mine.
Well, yeah, I know, but I already have it on my demon.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see how much
And
time
then
we
you're
have.
not even, I wouldn't even show
30,
up.
28 minutes left.
That steal anything they can. Please, help
I think we can probably get 2 more bosses. I think we can beat the 21 prediction. We could probably get 22. Let's make
How
it
you
happen.
liking Druid Buck?
It's alright. It feels a lot better to me in Raid than Mythic Plus, but that's just mainly because I don't know when to blow my cooldowns yet and when to hold them. That'll come with time.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta know when
Funny, I
to
feel
fold
the
them.
opposite about Evoker.
There is some nuance to this class. It's not BM Hunter, but you know, it's very easy. It's just
It's far
timing.
easier in Mythic Plus than in Raid, I think.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I've also done like 15 keys, and this is the only raid I've done.
I'm the opposite. I've done a shit ton of raid, but I haven't even gotten to one mythic dungeon yet. Yeah, Tech, I love Unholy DK. It's my
No
favorite
wind to
DK
hold
spec.
'em.
I'll need to
I was wondering if everybody else caught that. I don't think my guild caught that.
People
He's like, I gotta know
outside
when to
since we
when to
lost
hold
our
him, and I was like,
friend,
yes.
or
I am that warlock.
not.
Do we have a warlock in the group?
To go outside to summon. No,
Yeah,
there
we'll
are no
need to go out.
warlocks in the group.
Yep, we'll need to go out and summon. If I did have to do like a ranged, I think I'd probably end up with an Unholy DK.
But this is
Unholy
weird.
DK
Like,
is
shouldn't
bonkers
the loot
right now
have gone
in
out by now?
Beta.
It's a bug. You're gonna have to wait till it cancels out in the system. All right,
Hey,
press 1 if
Ziv.
you need a
Yep.
summon.
Should probably get it in the mail though, right?
Yeah, it'll probably come to the mailbox.
Yeah.
Ziv, you wanna call this fight for us?
No, I'm good.
Oh, no?
I mean, I can.
Call this fight an asshole. Be like, this fight's an asshole. You call it.
Ziv, I think Ziv wants to call this fight.
I'm still pissed that they don't have a necromancer, like a legit undead necromancer in not demons, but and not Death Knight.
Bro.
But like a true like
yes.
undead necromancer.
Yes.
Like
Same.
summon like a bone golem or something as your pet. Like
I've already got all 3
dope.
specs figured out. If you want to
Death
hear
Knight
them.
is as close as you get.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Say, Death Knight and Warlock are their sort
Here
of
you go.
versions.
Bone is the tank. Summoner
Yeah,
is the
bro.
DPS, and Blood is the healer. You do damage to steal life from the enemies and give it to your allies. Dude, how
would be
awesome
dope.
is that? How awesome is that?
That is, yeah. That's what I'm
Blood
talking
is
about.
the tank.
No. Blood is the healer for this one, and then Bone is the tank.
But you
Wait,
can't
what?
do that.
Who's the rogue? What's the mage? Anybody?
Who's on first? What's on second?
Can I get a
I
summon?
don't know who's on third.
That's what I
I don't know who's on
Anybody
third.
remember that old?
You better count your money, bro.
Oh, did we not get everybody
Yeah.
in?
Yes.
Did you not put a 1 in chat, ma'am? Alright, let me head back.
What a
Oh,
noob.
What were we missing?
Ziv, we gotta get her in. I'm heading out right now.
I'm just gonna fly around instead of fighting. See what's over here. We can actually go over here.
All right, let's
I
get
can do that
our
too.
wonderful Ziv in.
I was actually gonna use you to do that to come back. It's funny you did that at the same time.
So this
Ziva.
means that
My UI is... So, all of my raid frames just condensed into 2 and there's no names.
So,
Ziv, I'm gonna
I said
keep
this
an
already
eye
in
on
the stream,
who
I
won
think,
that
but
bow,
in case
and
I
if you,
didn't.
for some odd reason don't get it,
And by
I'll
the
make
way,
sure to get the bow for you from
Rusty,
someone
I
else,
think, I mean,
whoever, I guess,
if you aren't a
gets it.
new viewer, you're at least a
If
new
you don't.
chatter, but I think you are a brand new viewer
I should
tonight.
be the only
So
one
my
that
two
can
my
get
two
it.
stream nights are
Correct.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
But
Sometimes I'll
I'm
stream
just
some
saying, just
things
in
on
case, I'll
Saturdays,
keep
but
an eye
that's
out
not
for
very
it in the
often.
loot log.
So my next stream would be
So,
Tuesday. I will
Ziv, you have
probably be streaming
assists?
something
You
on
gotta drop
Tuesday.
some markers
I don't
and
know
calls for
yet
any
what that
types of fight.
is. Some of the
You should totally
leadership
just
was
put
talking
markers
about
in
trying to
random
throw a raid
places.
together still on Tuesday anyway.
No,
But
we're
next
gonna
Thursday
do
is
this
definitely not
efficiently,
happening.
please,
Obviously,
and thank you.
y'all will
We
be busy with your own thing. I'll be
20
busy with
3
my own
minutes.
thing. So no stream Thursday,
What is
but
going on? Why am I
something will
here?
happen
What?
Tuesday, whether
Someone
it's
pulled them all ahead of me.
a World of
I
Warcraft
don't know what's
raid,
going
You guys
on.
went the wrong
or
way.
maybe
We
some
went right.
Overwatch,
We cleared
or
to the right.
I don't know yet.
Well,
But
yeah.
I will
Just
I will
die.
let you know what it is.
Don't run over. Don't run over.
Yeah.
Don't run over.
Yeah, don't join in the shenanigans.
Don't go in the middle. Jesus Christ. I
It
don't
looked
know
like a
how
fun
this
party
happened.
though.
Cass, you should be on the point.
When have we ever gone the right side?
Why should I be on the point?
We've done
I
it
don't know. I
twice.
just
Oh, okay.
You're on the
I'm
point.
sorry, I switched tank and started clearing so that we
We
could
did it like
kill more bosses.
on a Saturday, and then on a Tuesday we went to the right. I remember because I'm the one that did it, and I
I'm king of the
also
world.
had us go Skull X versus.
Alright, focus, everybody. We have 20 minutes. Let's kill 3 bosses.
Oh, feast.
Feast
Ooh,
down.
3 bosses, he says. That would put
Ready,
me at
check.
23.
As soon as everyone's ready, we're going.
I am okay
Pull
with
in.
that.
No explanation. Don't die.
Ziv, no, well, Ziv, we need a couple of markers, please and thank you.
I don't even know how to do that. But how about we just don't die and kill the boss? Follow DBM. How about that?
I'm for it.
Perfect.
You can right click on your portrait to get a marker.
Yep. So we're not doing that. A couple of markers start at blue, then we go to purple, and then
Wait,
sorry,
what?
blue,
No.
green, purple.
There you go.
Blue and green on heroic are gonna pop. So I need fast people to return those, and Fasty Casty comes out at 30%. Everybody's ready. Tanks pull timer on you.
You got this, Ziv. Just look at timers and call them out.
Okay. For the tie of the prediction.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, I could unmute myself,
The
but
boss took
I
me
don't
6
think you guys want
minutes.
to hear my dogs barking.
It is a little ambitious.
We totally do.
Oh, you
Don't
said
tell
you
us
could
about
call
the
Especially
bugs.
like considering
Let's play off of her. It's enough.
trash pulls in between. We will see. I don't know if we're gonna get 3 down. He might have been a little ahead of himself with
I
that.
kind of want to see what Ziv can do.
Good.
So this boss, dang it, my freaking mute button.
Boss is a boss. Yeah.
Every time I go to hit consecration, I think I hit, or I hit something and I unmute. I don't know. Anyway.
So that's definitely not where those things go.
Anyway,
They did
I
go
keep
there.
unmuting myself in Discord, and they get to hear me talking to you guys, and it's embarrassing and frustrating. But this boss
And we need
is
the ads outside of the
a
circle,
boss
please.
that you
Ads outside of the circle.
multitasking
I
here,
can't
where
bump
you
them away, I don't
fight
have
a
a
lot of
price
the
thing
trash,
on
like
that.
these non-boss enemies will
Jack
come
your
out,
tail
and you just
swipe
take a
works.
bunch of groups down.
Tail
The boss
swipe
is this
and,
big circle
wing
thing
buff
here,
it.
and it will come out after we fight a bit,
Not an issue.
and then we'll fight the actual boss.
Everybody in, everybody in, everybody in.
And this will open up, and we'll shoot these beams everywhere, and it will kill you unless you're inside this safe zone circle. There we go. Those will definitely kill you if you're outside.
Ooh, I wonder how fast I can get the core
Alright,
in.
now we can go.
Defense, we have this defense and the next one. Make them dead, return the cores.
The dots.
So they drop cores, you bring the cores to the circle there, and that
Holy
brings
shit,
out
that's
the
fast.
boss, basically.
Oh, this one's up too. Is that normal?
They are.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah.
Normal. Or in heroic.
We talked about this, Buck. We're gonna activate 2 of these.
Yeah.
Now. Come Dragonflight, I hope you listen to me when we talk.
Ooh.
Only 40% of the time.
40% of the time, every time.
Return both cores, please and thank you.
I don't know where the other core is.
Emitter way the hell out here.
Where is it? Oh, I see it.
I tell you what, listening to music while raiding is actually really nice. I have not done this in a long time.
It's better than listening to Kralik, right?
Oh no, I'll always listen to you, Kralik. Just soothing.
I doubt soothing is the word I would apply tonight.
Everybody in, everybody in, everybody in.
If only you had like a more of a Boston accent, that would be even funnier.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'm trying to be efficient.
could sing when he calls out to his
Now the
Raycon.
boss should be coming out
Dude,
here any second
fucking
now.
ice block. You're in a pod.
I know, I
Oh,
lived.
after the laser beams, there we go.
Somebody return that core.
Oh yeah, I
please
gotta
and
take the
thank
core
you.
back first. I forgot about that. Forgot about that.
Running.
You just got really short legs.
And we are going to hero as soon as the boss lands. All tanks to boss. All tanks to boss. Please return the core. Is there
I
not
threw
a
it.
core that's...
Yeah, I threw it into it. It hasn't come out yet, though.
Did we get all the cores?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, I sent that one in anyway. Did we miss one of the first ones?
I don't see anything. My DVM says we're good. We made it past the phase, technically. I think it's just
Oh,
bugged.
did this boss bug out? Maybe?
It's
Well,
probably
that would be...
evokers aren't allowed to throw the core.
It's something stupid like that, yeah. Like it doesn't count.
Yeah, the battery's
Because it's not...
charging.
Well,
Alright,
that's not gonna help our...
healer, stop healing. Let's quick reset and get
No,
it done.
it didn't. Yeah,
Didn't
boss
Evoker
bugged.
throw any of the other cores?
It didn't
I
come
threw
out
the
like it was
first one,
supposed
so
to.
that's probably maybe it.
I mean,
Well, there goes the 3 bosses. Hopefully we can get
That's
2.
the only
It's
stand and
gone.
bad, stand and bad, stop all heals, please and thank you.
You can just jump out and reset it.
Yeah, you can just jump off, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna die right now anyways. Yeah, there we go.
85k per second, yeah.
That'll do it. That was so weird.
Yeah, no, I went over there and tossed it. It's gone. You can see it's nowhere on the map.
Yeah, no, it said in my little log that we completed the phase. So, who lived through that?
Night Fang.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
why am I still dying?
There we go.
That was an interesting choice you made, Bacchus. If you go to the center behind that,
Well, that's
behind that
disappointing.
frog, you can come back up and
Ooh, I
rest.
gotta repair.
Shit.
This
You jumped
over here
off, but
means
there was
my
no reason to.
legs,
trying to kill
boots, and
myself,
shield
so I
are a bit
exceeded
too
it,
damaged. If I let it go any further, it will not be usable. So let's repair.
Or let's go. Can somebody pull me up?
Here we go.
No, you can go here. Come here, where I am. See
There's
where
an
I am?
orb in the middle.
Yeah.
The orb?
No,
Yeah,
I
there.
want to pull
You
him
just
up.
use the orb.
Oh, okay.
It'll take you back to the start, but
Cleaning out my bags there. I need to do more cleaning out my bags. They're very full.
May your feet find good trails.
Yeah, I didn't really thought I could cat sprint and then shapeshift and get to the around the wall.
yeah, there's lots of ways to get around. Yeah.
I'll be ready in 6 seconds.
So I'm not
Good
allowed
help.
to carry the thing.
Let's
I'll
try that
do it.
again. Hopefully it does not bug out this time.
Do we think it's an evoker thing, or?
We've had that issue before.
Okay, I've never seen it, but
I mean, I had that issue when the grade first came out. We put the thing in, but it didn't actually
Thankfully,
go.
this first phase doesn't take too long. We can get to the boss quickly.
Yeah, same.
There's another one. Yeah, these big tall boys are the ones that us takes really need to make sure we get the attention of. There's another one there. What are they called? Oh yeah, sentries. So most first raid bosses are generally pretty easy. They don't want the first boss to be too punishing and frustrate people. That way, also you can kill it. At least one boss a week and get some gear from that boss. After a couple weeks, you kind of gear up your raid a bit, and then maybe be able to push through to the second boss. This boss is exactly that. It's pretty easy. Now, the reason that what happened before was it bugged out, but normally it doesn't do that. Actually, I think that's the first time I've ever seen it do that.
Bacchus has aggro on some of them.
We'll add that
trying to knock him out. Alright, everybody in.
Oh, the barrier. We gotta kill the barrier.
No, I mean,
Emitter's going to.
aggro on these.
There we go.
Yeah, one of the healers had aggro on that.
Please. Yep, I have orb. I have orb. Kill the defense matrix. Don't run away.
Got a spark way in the back there.
Go on to the next one.
And then grab the other orb when it drops.
I will
core.
get the orb. I got it.
Okay.
Somebody picked it up.
Else got it.
Okay.
Heading over the last. As soon as we. Oh, okay. Soak.
Another sentry. Come over here, big guy. We're gonna do one more. Avoid the laser beams here.
Alright, get ready to come in.
Yeah, in the safety circle. There you go.
Barrier.
And the safety circle also
I like having a
defends
special button to
the
push the
enemies
barrier.
too. So as a tank, you want to be in the circle, but just on the edge, like I am here, so that ooh,
We have a emitter all the way on the other side of the world.
no.
Also, we had a. Looks like barrier.
Battle res the tank, please.
We're all dead.
Dang it, dude.
Extra affixes go off. Why don't we just disable?
So that
Like a lot
time,
of damage coming in.
that time started this. Like, every easy boss tonight we have been wiping on. It's like, bro. So
Yeah, the emitters are spawning way across the world.
yeah.
They
So
were
there
last
are these
time.
things that are emitters
like,
that will like
screwed us up
do
last time.
big chunky damage.
Maybe
And
perhaps
if they are spawning way across the way,
I am disrupting on cooldown.
here I am gesturing on my screen, like you guys can see it. It's way across the way over here. You know, we may not see it, and so there it is, killing everybody over there, and we don't always see it in time. It's one thing that can mess things up. In the safety circle, do you also use that's right?
We
If
could
you dance,
drop the one out.
you can dance if you want to.
I already did it.
You can leave your friends behind, but your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
It's
you
just
dance,
dumb on a fight
if you
like this.
dance.
I don't even know why it spawns on the other side.
Same exact thing happened last week.
Raise your hand if you're gonna miss the raid affixes in Dragonship Flag. Nobody
These were
raised their
fun
hand.
for like 2 raids.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Well, they had to do something to cover the time between, one
True,
expansion and the next.
true.
I'm actually surprised they got all, what they did done, given all the crap that has been happening at Blizzard.
No doubt. I will show this boss who's boss. Well, we have yet to fight the boss yet. The boss is
I
still
guess most of your healing is
hiding in
done
the little
yourself.
circle there.
Because I got aggro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, not 23k.
You'll know the boss when you see him. He's
That's what I
like one of the biggest bosses they've ever made. He's really big. That's right. You can dance if you want to. It's a good song, man.
I feel
Timeless,
like you're being
as it were. Timeless.
slanderous and slightly racist.
Racist. I don't like
What do you got against dragons?
Yeah, don't be dragging their name through the mud.
Go quit your day job.
It's been
That's an ultimate dad
it's
joke.
been a while.
Alright, summon them out. Summon them out.
No.
I got it.
I just got my officer chat to work again.
yes, by all means, continue. See what happens.
For the stream content.
I mean, we know what's gonna happen.
He's gonna be a member and then he's gonna be out.
Member?
Is there any reason why tanks aren't taking out dagger on these small mods?
We only have one taunt.
He only has one taunt. Could get
But you have the Ashen Verdict that rips everything.
I'm not using that. Yeah, that'd be on boss.
I mean, I'll be honest, you shouldn't have to taunt to get aggro.
All these ads are also in like
the
4.
We have an emitter.
Ready
I'm
The
beating
emitter.
on it.
We're gonna die.
To the
Yeah.
right, to the right.
The emitter.
I am known in the guild. Ooh, hang on.
Oh, he
Let
gets
me
the
keep
Yeah, we can't
everybody
kill it.
alive.
Reduction.
Yep.
Yep.
Keep it interrupted, it's fine.
I am known in the guild for the dad jokes to the
Can't
point
grab
where I
the
frequently
shield.
get
Learned that
ranked
last
demotions
week.
from my officer rank to
Just take the
hated
long
rank.
It was out in the middle of Narnia, and it wasn't gonna get interrupted, so...
Yeah.
It's only temporary,
It's that or
but it's kind of the
die.
meme.
Take your poison.
Problem with that though is I can't talk in officer chat, which can be kind of problematic sometimes.
Yeah.
Cast Blessing of Freedom on Kralik, please.
Hang on, there you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Emitter.
There you go.
Corrective action. That's right. Corrective action is correct.
Everybody in, everybody in.
Safety circle. Alright, hopefully the boss doesn't bug out this time. Because they will probably call the raid after this attempt. And we gotta at least get 21, which would be hilarious if I actually got it right.
Defense Autonoma.
Boss bugs out. They'll probably do one more attempt, but hopefully it doesn't happen.
Alright, there we go.
I'm not touching it. Scare.
Who's got it?
Yeah, I amped. Kralik did it. I brought it back too.
Emitter.
All three were returned by me, and it's still bugged. It's fun.
GG,
No, I didn't.
out.
Alright,
That's
well,
frustrating.
Good, night. Good job, everybody.
So maybe
Well,
it
that's-
was you that broke it the first time.
That's
and
very
not the-
disappointing. So it's bugged out again.
The Vokers.
Sometimes
first one
games
to
do be
turn it in
buggy.
on the first
Man, I
think it's
can't
Blizzard's
believe we didn't
spaghetti
get 21, man.
Yeah.
Got tangled
Alright.
in with something else.
I'm gonna go ahead and hearth out of this bitch.
Yeah, I'm not hearthing, but I'm fleeing to the door.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can just fly around.
So yeah,
Oh, not that way.
the boss bugged
Everybody,
again.
go ahead and save
So
yourself
what's
for
supposed to
Fire
happen is
Cross.
this is
Hop
the
off.
boss here,
It's
and he
bugged, unfortunately.
pops out. He's like this big giant ball, and he
got out.
rolls out, stands up, sprouts on arms and legs, and he's this
Like
big
a
huge thing with big
massive
huge circle with arms and legs,
Night, yo.
and you fight him, but
Night.
he's not coming out for whatever reason.
GG's, everybody.
Because games are
How
buggy
long does
like
it take
that.
to get the bow?
Yeah, I know.
How long
I
does
would-
it
I
take
would
to get the
suggest
bow?
just
That's
logging
right.
off and
You
logging
do
back
so.
on
I
and-
will as well.
Yeah, that probably
Like
should
should
show
right
up.
in here.
I was watching my favorite WoW streamer. No, I'm just kidding.
And if it doesn't, put in a ticket.
But yeah, here. Let me see if I can
right
get
at the door.
a
Yeah, they'll respawn
a
2 months
view of him
later,
real quick.
hopefully.
Yeah, my response time is 44 days and 1 hour for them to fix the
There he is. So you
Tomb
can
of
see
the
he's the
Legion
his head's the
bug
little
that I
circle
have
thing, and he
on my
stands up.
warlock.
But like the character, like our
Especially
WoW
turning
character is
somebody's
about as
down
big
to
as
it that don't
my
actually
mouse
do
is
anything.
right now to his leg. So you can see
Every level of
he's
Evoker
pretty big.
conduit is the same value.
But yeah, he's supposed to roll out, and you can
That
see
backspace.
there's the
Yeah.
open circle there now.
I actually got
But
4 of the same one from one
whatever.
Mythic Plus dungeon. I don't know why.
we still got 20, which was good. We didn't get to see, man. We didn't get to see any of this raid besides
Great
this first
job,
boss.
everybody. So, reminder: no official scheduled events next week. If you're around on Tuesday, I believe Unwittable is putting something together. But if you're traveling for Thanksgiving, please do not feel the need to do guild stuff. Enjoy your holiday weekend. And we will see you in Dragonflight.
Okay, folks. A little bit of a kind of a disappointing way to end the stream and the Shadowlands raids, but that is okay. Like I said, bugs can happen in games, and it's whatever. It was still a super fun stream night. I hope you guys had a good time. I was watching my favorite monster. Your favorite. Perfect. Well said. Eloquently spoken. But giving an after action report. Yeah. But anyway, that's it for tonight's stream. Don't go anywhere. I do plan on raiding a friend of mine. I raid him pretty much every, because he's the only one that's streaming this late at night. I was gonna stream another friend of mine who is streaming some Mario Maker 2 content, but looks like he ended his stream and went to bed. So I'll be raiding a friend of mine in just a second here. But like I said, I'm not streaming next Thursday because Thanksgiving. I will not be. I'll be with my family, obviously. Tuesday, not sure. Probably will be something. But I will let you know. I'll tweet it out. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, right there at Shield of Justice, the O is 0. Or you can join the Discord. That's the best way to catch the streams and kind of join the Shield of Justice family. A pretty rapidly growing Discord channel. People in there, we like to talk about games and video games and all sorts of nerdy geeky things. So if you want to join that Discord, if you're having trouble joining it, let me know. But you should that Discord link should work. I believe I have set it to not expire. So, but if it doesn't work, let me know. But yeah, those are the two ways to join the family and figure out what's going to happen when. I'll be posting in the Discord channel what I'm streaming on Tuesday. It should be around the same start time, maybe a little bit later, but also it won't go as long. It won't be a 3-hour deal. So with that, I will 6%. Okay, well, let's raid real quick before his phone dies. So I'm going to end stream here. I'll see you in the raid. Have a good weekend, everybody, and I'll see you next week on Tuesday's stream.